How are you doing?
Oh,
Is this live?
you don't know.
June.
Welcome back.
I might be AI for all you know.
If it wasn't live, I couldn't do this.
Oh,
June 3rd, 2024.
6.
Nope.
No, sorry.
6. Don't screw it up. You'll get me my dates wrong for the next month, though.
Welcome to Friday.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about yesterday.
Yeah,
I had to take off. So I went in for the procedure, and I had to be there at 1:30.
Oh,
Hello?
please put that on hold.
Phone.
Oh, I was supposed to be there at 1:30. It was supposed to start at 3:30, and I got there at 1 o'clock, and or 1:15, and it didn't start until like 5 o'clock. And then the recovery time was like 4 hours after that, and then there was some delays, and I think I was the last person to walk out of the hospital that night. Like when I left, there was nobody left in the other rooms. So by the time I got home, it was after midnight. I was like, "There's no way I could do this tomorrow."
Well, I texted you like around 6, and you're like, "Yep, all good." So
Yeah.
I assume you were back home, and that was it.
No, because at that point I was out and I was just in recovery, but I didn't know recovery was going to take so long, and I was there, and Jesus. So listen to this weird stuff. I had this done one time before. It's for those of you who don't know, I had a heart catheterization done where they go in through your wrist, they inject some dye into your wrist, they look at your arteries around your heart on a camera on a movie TV screen, and they see where all the dye goes, and they see if there's any blockages, and if there are, they put a stent in there, and they open up those blockages. The way they do that, the science behind that is amazing, but the idea that they can go in there through your wrist into your heart is just amazing to me. And the first time I went in there, they went in there just to look around. And I remember the girl coming in and saying to me, I remember being very self-conscious that I was naked on the table. Although I wasn't. I had a gown on and I had a bunch of towels on top of my wiener area, but they had my leg pulled up in case he had to go through my groin. But I was covered. But the entire time I was just paranoid that I was laying there just fat and naked, right?
Yeah.
So the girl comes in, attractive, tattoos. She gets down next to me, right where my head is, and she goes, "Hi, I'm your bartender for the evening." And she's like, "Do you like it strong? Do you like tequila?" I go, "I do." And she goes, "Okay, here we go." And she gave it to me, and I was like, "Hey, do you?" I didn't pass out, but I don't really remember a thing.
I love a hot anesthesiologist.
Yes, who's just like a hot bartender.
Yeah.
So they gave me the anesthesia, and it twilighted me, and I don't remember. I remember my doctor coming in and going, "Hey, how you doing?" And I go, "Hey, buddy, how are you?" And then that's it. That's all I remember. And then I remember a couple of pokes, a couple of prods, and that's it. This one here, the guy came in. He's like, "Hey, my name is, I can't remember, and I'm going to be your anesthesiologist." And Darnell, that's what he goes.
Not hot.
He was all right.
Yeah.
And he gave me a little zing. And I went, all right, there we go. And I turned over and I thought, I'm going to be like Gio and try to fight it,
Yeah.
And then I just felt this warm feeling come over my body. And I go, oh, there it is. There it is. Take me, sweet death. It was like a warm feeling that came over my body. And then I kept waiting for it to get warmer and me to get more loosey-goosey. And I didn't. And then my doctor came in and he was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I go, "Hey, how you doing?" And he was like, "All right, good. We're going to take a look. Everything looked good." And blah, blah, blah. Takes my wrist. Now, it's been like 5 minutes since I got the shot or the shot of whatever they gave me. And I'm laying there. My doctor's there. I'm not feeling so loosey-goosey anymore. And I hear him. I could feel him on my arm. He's turning my arm right. They actually turned my arm and taped my arm down.
Do you look and watch? Can you watch? Okay.
Can't. There's like a
partition.
Yeah, like a partition. I would have watched. I enjoy that. Like when they do draw blood, I watch it all the time.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I look away.
Doesn't bother me. So I don't know if I could have handled this, but I would have tried to have watched it. So he comes in and he goes over and my warmness kind of faded off. I'm not feeling so warm anymore. I'm just kind of laying there. I start to feel they moved my my curtain down by my leg again. So the guy's like, "Don't worry, I'm keeping it PG down here." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." So now I got to worry.
Say
I got to worry about that down there, and then this guy over here digging into my arm.
What if he's
I wasn't worried until you told me not to worry.
Right.
keep it a PG?
And then all of a sudden I thought at any point I should feel like slip sliding away, right? I should disappear into the relaxation. That didn't happen. And all of a sudden I heard him go, "Scalpel." And I go, wait a second.
Time out.
Wait,
No.
if we're going to pull a scalpel out, this guy needs to so I didn't say anything, and then I didn't feel it. I didn't feel anything because they nerve blocked my arm, so I didn't feel anything in my arm. And I guess that was it. So
when I had surgery on my thumb, I got the nerve block in the arm. It's the weirdest thing ever.
yeah, because you just don't feel it.
Yeah, you have just dead arm.
Yeah,
you pick up your arm, it just like goes like this, and you're like, whoa, because you can't move anything. It's the weirdest.
Whose
feeling.
arm is that?
Yeah, it's so it just messes with your brain when you're looking at it.
Yeah, so that was it. So they went in there, and it took about an hour, not even 45 minutes, maybe. I was awake for the whole thing. I listened to them talk and do it and do the whole thing.
But you couldn't feel it.
I could feel, like, I didn't feel pain, but I could feel them touching me and moving around and the whole deal. I wasn't numb.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. And Carmen, it's like I'm also laying under, I'm claustrophobic, and I'm laying under a giant camera. So it was open, thank God, so I didn't have to worry about it. But I'm laying under this giant camera, so I only have about a foot between my head and the ceiling. And then I got a guy to my left of me, which is the anesthesia guy. I got the doctor and everybody else to my right, and then a couple people milling about my feet and my groin area. So I'm like, oh, I felt like, I didn't say it, but I wanted to be like, I feel like a NASCAR. I feel like the actual car.
Yeah.
And everybody's in there working on me real
It's like
fast.
pit
Your
crew.
pit crew.
Yep. So in and out, easy peasy, all done.
So no groin. A lot of people
No
were
groin.
speculating you had to go groin.
And that's why you had to be out.
Gio, I was having the worst anxiety the night before because of the groin, because I thought if they go through the groin and I have to lay down for 5 hours or whatever it is, they're definitely going to have to give me a catheter. And that was my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Catheter.
I'll put it in, boss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Tom.
Well, they say in is not bad because you don't feel it. It's the pulling out.
No. Pulling out's the fine part.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Imagine just the psychology
But I
of it.
thought you're psychology. Yeah, but I thought they numb you up. Numb.
No, it's just they numb the tip a little bit. I mean, what are they going to do? They're actually forcing a tube in there.
Jeez.
They're putting a tube in another tube. They're putting a straw in a straw.
I hope I never have to do that.
No, I'm telling you right now, that is the worst. And I having had it done, it's not really that bad, but it's the worst thing ever.
Mentally is, I think, the tough part.
Yes, 100%. And then the best is, so they go through your wrist and they go through your artery, and the last thing they want to do is have that to bleed when you're done. So the new technology, at least new to me, I never saw this, is when they're done with your wrist, they wrap it with a plastic cuff. They put a bandage in there, and then they put a plastic cuff over it, and they blow that plastic cup up with air, so the pressure of it is really, it's like a handcuff, like a super tight handcuff. And then after a couple of hours that I'm there, after like 4 hours I'm there, then they come in, they let a little air out at a time, and just to check to see if there's any leaking or not. So
It's
the
what,
pressure,
tourniquet, right?
yeah. So the pressure will stop the bleeding. It's pretty
Also, so
interesting.
he doesn't lick it.
Oh, I look, yeah.
It's amazing that is a procedure that is possible, that they can do that.
No, that he can do it like if we were sitting here trying to throw papers in a trash can. Like he is just doing it with his eyes closed
Every day, and he probably did 4 of them before he got to you.
Yeah, no, he started at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Just knock
his
him out.
last. He wanted mine out of there done as fast as possible.
Jeez.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that's just it. Science is the medicine, and the whole deal is just you hope you don't need it, but you're so glad it's there when you do.
All right. Do you want to say what they found, or did they tell you?
I had 2 blockages in the same artery, and they stinted them both.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we wanted to play stint or no stint.
Yeah, I like that.
They give you-
I did not.
Did they-
Gio did.
Did they give you a had we not got to this now, it would have been December.
No, but they did. It was significantly blocked.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
They kind of knew that anyways, though. That's
they
why they're
knew-
going in.
but they knew there was one that was going in that they knew, and then the other one got worse too, and that was what they weren't expecting.
I
So,
imagine it's we'll be shocked if we get in there and it's not blocked based on everything we've all the tests that got us to this point.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So, there's definitely going to have to be some dietary changes. I mean, I can't mess around anymore. I'm too old to be screwing around. So
You talked to Kevin Smith today. He went full vegan because of this.
as soon as you said that he was on the air today, I was like, oh, good, we could talk about heart.
Yeah,
stuff.
perfect. Yeah, because that's exactly what he went through.
Yeah. So,
So back on the wagon.
pretty much, Carmen. Yeah.
New wagon.
New wagon.
Got a whole new wagon.
I'm on a healthy
New
wagon now.
new
Yeah.
Mike.
This is a real wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no more ice cream on this wagon. There's no more White Castle burgers on this wagon.
Oh, not even every once in a while.
Yeah, like
Gio, shut up.
I'm just asking. What we're
You
working
are
with.
the worst.
You were out yesterday. We did talk. White Castle does have a veggie slider now.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was the
Please stop
consensus.
sending me the vending machine. I
Yes.
saw it 8 million times.
Yes.
Thank
Same,
you. If
same.
you saw it, we saw it.
It's great, but I saw it.
It's weird how I appreciate everybody because I know that their main goal is to just try to make us laugh and show us something nice. But if you only knew how many times we got it during the day.
I get it. They see something, and the fact that they automatically connect that to the
Right,
show,
right.
Yeah, it was great.
that's a good thing. That
Right.
means we did something right, but
Right.
we've seen it.
Just like anytime anyone dies, who got points?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and anybody pick me up on the death pool yesterday, like that guy said?
It was discussed.
Yeah, anybody? Nobody?
No.
What I mean, you could have got a couple in 1 week.
We were all feeling somewhat guilty for all the amount of jokes we had made the day prior.
Also, I looked to see there is points for guest of the show, no points for host of the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You'd
Not
think
worth
that
it.
Would be a.
They should
figure.
add that.
Yeah.
Carmen just said I wasn't worth enough points to
No,
take.
no.
That's funny.
But you still got to pay, even if you're not here.
Yeah, my estate will handle
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, no problem. I've already left instructions.
Gio does have a problem with the death pool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Well, so Tony got 3 in 1 week,
Yeah.
and the bonus for getting 2 in 1 week is 50 points. The 3 in 1 week, they gave him a 100-point bonus, which I think is crazy. It should be just another 50 points.
Because it's not in the rules specifying that each
Right.
one is an extra 50.
It
But
should-
I think they brought it up and we all agreed on it.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, I
We
don't.
did.
I don't
agree.
remember that.
Yeah.
Because we were discussing it about how we were in the studio, we were discussing how they would do it, and we looked and they had already awarded them the point, and we were all like, all right.
No, I mentioned it at the time, how I thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because there is no precedent set. There's no rule saying that if you get 3 in a week, it's 100. 4 in a week, it's 120. You know what I mean? That doesn't jump like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that would be the second 2 in 1 week. So it'd be another 50.
50-point bonus.
Not
Unless
another
we did
100.
discuss it. I don't remember discussing that. And
I don't remember it, and when you go on the rules, it's not in the rules. I always look at the rules because they'll have rules that were added and things that were changed, and that is not on there.
I've never seen the rule.
Yeah, so I thought 100 points, and that's a little absurd.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Bring it up to both commissioners.
All right, I'll tell them take it down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. We're so behind now.
yeah, but you never know because
Yeah.
Tony was way behind. Gio was winning and
Yeah.
crushing, and we're like, oh, it's over.
Well, the last year when Carmen won, she was way behind, and then she hit like the big one, Hulk Hogan, and all that.
I think I don't know.
With Hulk Hogan, you got a ton of points
Oh,
because
yeah,
it was
yeah.
local show, like it was.
Well, it was Ozzy first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then Hogan in the same week.
right.
You made those picks, and I was like, what a dummy.
Me?
Yeah, I'm like, Hulk Hogan's not going to die. Ozzy will live forever.
Yeah, but he was my local pick. That's the thing. Once we get
Yeah.
to local,
Yeah, there's some points.
and also there's not a lot of celebrities that are local in my realm
Right,
of humans. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's one that I know.
Are there some non-human
Yeah, remember,
celebrities? you
remember
know?
that dolphin? We were about the dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
That should have been accepted.
But
That was-
here's the thing,
No.
Gio, is that Tony has 403 points. Gio has 390 points.
Oh.
So if you took that 50 away, Gio would be in first
Oh,
place.
That's why
Oh.
Gio.
I get it.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like if we didn't discuss that, we just added. It shouldn't be changed to 100.
Yeah.
I think you should bring that up properly to the commissioners.
All right.
But
and discuss
basically, we
that.
vote on it, right?
And we vote
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, but also we got to make sure we didn't already say yes.
Right.
Because Mike's saying we discussed it. I don't
I-
remember how
I
it went down.
believe
Whatever.
Same.
that day that it went down, we didn't know how it was going to be scored. and then we looked on it, and they had already scored on it, and we said, "Oh, okay, that's what we'll do."
Well,
Yeah, Carmen got 567 points for Hulk Hogan,
Jesus Christ.
which I think is the most ever for a single pick.
No,
R.I.P.
Spanish got the leap year one at one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got a prisoner that was dying on death row on leap year.
Because age was 29 points, 2 in 1 week was 50, died in the listening area 50, Hall of Famer 35, former guest 25, local pick everything is times 3 with a local pick.
Wow.
Carmen does have single pick recorded, 567. Hulk Hogan, most points for a single pick.
Yeah.
Because if you want some of the stats broken down, we have I have the most wins with 5. Mike, you have a single season record of 905 points.
Oh.
That's the most in a single season. Carmen has the most single pick. I have the most emergency picks that died with 18. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
The total money won has been $17,460.
We should really do something better with this money.
I've won 6,520.
Ugh.
Mike has won 4,140. Tony has won 3,860. Gio has won 1,540. Carmen, you've won 1,400. Joe and Ian have never won.
Well,
17
I came close.
17 grand.
Yeah,
you did come close, Joe.
I did.
you came
You were
real
so
close.
I was so close.
It's
I
about
was-
as close as you can get. Yeah,
That whole week Joe was dancing.
Oh,
Like,
I was excited.
yeah, because we talked about something
Yeah.
the other day
And
about the money. Oh, the $1.8 billion, the Trump thing, whatever. For
Oh,
the
slush fund.
yeah, for those people, and they were like, they already spent that money, whatever, and now they're not getting it. Now
Oh,
they're
they're
not.
not.
Yeah, they're not going to get that money. And I was like, was there anything that you knew that was coming, and then you didn't get it? And we are like, oh yeah, Joe with the death pool money.
Exciting.
I'll get it.
He was buying Christmas presents and
Mm,
Yep.
Oh yeah, I was
Promise.
celebrating.
Promising sunrises and sunsets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big-
What did I do? No, I tried to watch TV yesterday. Oh, man has been watching that beef show.
yeah.
It's not bad. Like I don't really understand what's going on, but it's just it's
And is
weird.
it different every season?
Yeah, it seems like it because
Okay.
it was what's his name, Stephen Young or whatever his name is.
I'm
and the
watching
other
the
lady-
Oscar Isaac one.
Right, that's a
Yeah.
new season.
And I hate that girl that's on there.
Mm.
And I don't know. It's weird because I keep trying not to pay attention to it, but it keeps pulling me in.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. Was just like, nah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for covering yesterday. How did it go at the station?
Awkward.
Yeah, I mean,
Was it?
it's
Yeah.
you walk in and everyone's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the building now.
Yeah, because the salespeople, what they did was, you want to come back, we'll give you an office, and so like all the salespeople have offices now.
And Dom doesn't.
Yeah, they booted Dom out. So it's
Damn
not
it.
the cubicles, it's all the offices.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot of the people that are back.
I did steal a lot of office supplies, so that was good.
You did for us?
Yeah.
Like for here?
Yeah,
Good. Okay.
pads, pens, the right stuff we needed.
JoJo always says if we ever need anything, just to tell her and she'll put an order in for us.
Yeah,
I know. It's better to steal it.
it's more fun to just
Yeah,
rate it during a
yeah,
break
yeah.
when nobody's looking.
What do we got? Anything good? Some writing instruments?
Yeah,
over
we
there?
got it stocked up.
Good.
Some post-it notes.
Oh man, I'm a little bit. I feel actually pretty good,
Mm.
but I'm a little bit apprehensive. I don't know.
Like
if
you're
that makes
scared
sense.
that something's gonna pull apart.
No,
or-
no. I mean, like doing the show. Like I feel like I haven't been here for a month.
No, really?
Yeah,
So yesterday you were just sleeping it off, right? Because you were so late.
I was sleeping up, but I also was feeling a little weak yesterday.
Right.
You know, and this lady, I had this thing on my wrist where they went in after they took that plastic thing off my wrist. They wrapped it up, and the lady's like, "You can't lift anything more than 5 pounds. You can't do anything with that hand. You can't do this. You can't do that." And I said, "I have a pretty easy job physically. I don't have to do anything.
No working out. Did they tell you that?
No working out.
Yeah.
You can't lift anything over 5 pounds, sweetheart. I don't even drive my own car.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have an old man that takes out my trash and walks my dogs. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
So I was nervous, and then she had me going, and she's like, I go, I don't do. She goes, you sit at a desk. I go, she goes, you type. I go, yeah. She goes, you can't type. I go, it's very, very light typing. She goes, no typing.
No typing.
Yeah, she's like, no typing, no driving for 48 hours, no doing. She's like, you can't do anything with that hand. If you bang that hand, it gets much an artery, it'll bleed out. I was like, all right.
Oh.
Jeez.
Well, she's right, but she freaked me
Yeah.
out, you know?
Joel, just be careful. Don't do too much. It'll be okay.
Carmen was very concerned yesterday.
I was.
Oh, thank you.
You know who else was concerned? Text me.
Who?
He's not texting me back. What's going on? What's happening? Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
He's
'cause
very
Bob,
concerned.
You know why? I don't think Bobby listens when I tell him. I told him I was going in for the thing. The best is Bobby calls me. He sent me a really nice text yesterday. Said, hey, buddy, just thinking about you, this, that, and that thing. And then I tried to call him, and I think he was still on the air at Sirius. And then he called me back like at 8 o'clock last night. So I answered the phone. And I go,
Yeah.
he goes, hey, buddy, how you doing? I go, all right. He goes,
Stand next to the microwave.
yeah. I go, I'm fine. I'm just kidding. He's like, you're such a dick. Wait, there was something else I had to tell you. Before Bobby.
Can't do anything. Can't type.
No typing.
No lifting.
No lifting.
You're groggy.
no, I have to tell you.
Feel like you missed a month.
Beef.
Listen to me. Just hear me out on this, okay? I'm sleeping. And something happened to me in my sleep that's never happened to me before in my life. I was on my bed, sleeping with my eyes closed, and something jumped on top of me. This is a dream, but something jumped on top of me, and I opened my eyes, and it was the most horrific looking monster. If you dream, can you dream of a monster, or you just know that there's an entity there? Like, can you picture the monster?
Yeah.
I saw the monster. It was on my chest, and I yelled. I went, ah! And I sat up and I pushed, and Amanda jumped up and she goes, what? I go, I don't know. There was a monster in here.
Yeah.
Oh my!
You know what that is, right?
No.
Your heart. It jumped on your chest, right where your heart is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're concerned about it. You're thinking about how you have to change your diet and you have to do stuff to be healthy and everything. And that monster is probably all the bad stuff that you want, the ice cream and everything else. And
It was there.
yeah,
It was there on my chest.
I'm
looking
no,
like Grover from Sesame Street.
You know what's so funny is I thought of that like ratty hair.
Yeah.
Like ratty hair, kind of demon looking thing,
That's
whatever.
exactly what it was like.
That's weird.
When I was
Oh.
a kid, I would have monster dreams.
Would you really?
Yeah, like monster in the room and stuff.
You know what the difference is? I'm 54.
Yeah.
I never had this made me jump up and scream. And this has been the third time in like 2 weeks that I've hit Amanda or did something that caused me to jump up in the middle of the night.
That's stress and anxiety, probably.
Is it really?
Yeah, I get that a lot. I think Galvin's right, though, with the chest thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you're
that
just
has to be.
concerned.
Let me see. So it says dream a monster on your chest, meaning dreaming about a monster on your chest, you're usually experiencing sleep paralysis. The phenomenon happens when your mind wakes before your body regains movement, causing terrifying hallucinations. Let's see, literal meaning. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Should have asked that queer psychic we had in here. He wouldn't know. I like that guy.
Yeah.
The Unicorn Warrior.
Yeah. That's what he is, not the queer psychic.
Yeah.
Well, he's a gay uncle. Is
Yes.
what he calls himself.
Everybody's favorite gay uncle.
That's it. Yeah.
So everything's good. That's good.
I think so.
Now you
No
now you know-
breakfast.
now you know.
Carmen,
Geo.
I have
Why-
to-
blaming me.
I have to find out what the best breakfast to eat is.
Egg whites.
Can't eat egg white. I'd rather not
Spinach.
eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Egg whites and spinach, whatever. What else is good for you? Berries.
Yeah.
Berries are
I'd eat
good.
Berries.
Pancakes.
No.
That's not on the list.
I love Dr. Geo. He's way more fun.
You do like a little parfait. Do like some berries and plain Greek yogurt with a little oatmeal.
That'll
and
work.
honey.
Yeah, and
That'll work.
not like the cinnamon packet oatmeal that's
Right,
all
right,
sugar
right.
and stuff.
But also, if you don't like breakfast, you can honestly just start eating lunch. Like today, I have bean soup for breakfast.
All
right. But you know what I mean? But that's the thing. I love eggs. Like if I had a place where I could make my own eggs,
Right.
I would eat eggs every morning.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean at the station?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like. I know I can make eggs in the microwave before everyone gets on me. I just prefer not to make eggs in the microwave.
Now, are you still not farting in front of each other?
Who, Chad and I?
Yeah.
We were never not.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, we don't.
How do you get married?
how do you stay married?
Yeah.
Well, first off, I'll leave the room,
Mm,
right?
Mm.
Like I don't
For
like.
now, you're gonna get lazy.
I don't go next to him and be like, "Oh, look at,
Yeah.
listen to this one."
You're right away from, hey, pull my finger.
Yeah.
But he farts in front of me, no problem.
Oh,
I usually grab Christy's hand and just stick it right there.
Little warm spot.
See, that's me.
on.
So
Really?
I can tell you that I remember the very first time I ever farted in front of Amanda was when Joey was born because we were trapped in the same hospital room together, and I thought she can't leave me now. We got kids, and I got Amanda. I just let one rip, and I was like, that's it. You're in. So
See, the first.
yesterday we were in the hospital or the day before, and it just came on. And I looked at Amanda and I go, Amanda, we got a Category 5 problem. And she looked at me. She goes, just fart.
Well, didn't she tell you that she doesn't sit with farts?
Except for emergency
Yeah.
situations. Yeah.
Amanda, can you go check the tire pressure in the tires in the car?
Right.
And right now, quick, go.
Right.
Let me know what it is.
I remember the first time I farted in front of Chad. It was an
Jesus
accident.
Like when you fart in front of us.
Yes, but it was an accident, and it's because he made me laugh. So now he likes it because he knows it making me laugh. He genuinely makes me laugh.
Oh, the shrapnel on that.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't make a habit of doing it, but in my old age, sometimes you just got to go.
I don't care.
Well,
Just
enjoy
do
your
it.
your
Yeah.
bean soup.
Mhm.
I will listen. I brought it yesterday, and I didn't eat it because you guys were all here.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did see it on
See?
the counter.
I'm very considerate.
Nice.
I just ate watermelon yesterday. I-
Weird family you are.
Whoa, me?
Yeah.
Listen,
I appreciate that courtesy.
yeah, you're welcome. Listen, we bought a big pack of bell peppers from Costco, so we had 6 bell peppers, all different colors, and they were going bad, so I needed to make something with it. So I just cut a bunch up. I froze some, and then the rest I added some beans and
Fart
some
soup.
broth and made some bean soup.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to warn open mouth salad when you blow through 2 walls.
Yeah.
No.
Boom. Keep your mouth closed.
Yeah.
I had some yesterday, so my belly's primed. Knows
Jeez.
what it's in for.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Poor Johnny B's gonna walk in afterwards.
yeah.
Like 4 hours of just letting
Damn.
it go.
Oh, when you've insulted Johnny B with the smell, you know there's a
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
That hasn't happened yet.
No, people are talking. They just don't want to hurt you.
You.
No, I heard people say stuff. They don't want to hurt your feelings.
What's going on this weekend? Anything? I know it's far off, but I have what I like to call a free weekend.
Oh, why?
It's Winter Haven volleyball that I don't have to go to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on this weekend. I'm going camping.
You are?
Yeah.
In the
Fort
heat?
DeSoto?
No, Fort DeSoto, yeah. So it's the beach.
What do? You go to hold on. This
So
is
confused what camping is.
But I don't know. I never
Still
had
don't
a beach camping when I was a kid. I never saw that. I never
Yeah,
had-
it's just a campground. It's right by the beach.
and it's like a nice swimmable beach.
I think I haven't been out to Fort DeSoto, so I don't know.
That sounds pretty fun.
But yeah, my wife's they're gonna be there from like Wednesday on. I'm not going till Saturday.
Right. Doesn't that suck? We get
Yeah.
stuck out of those because of this stupid job.
Yeah, so they'll be out there, for the next couple days.
Must be nice.
But at least you get the house to yourself.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
excited about that. You can eat all the burgers you want.
Pretty much. Just come home, be fat and fart and bean soup.
Yell at dogs pooping on your lawn.
Yeah. Yell at the neighbors.
Kids playing basketball.
They moved the hoop yet?
No. I've just conceded that it's there.
I hid Juliana's volleyball net, so I think she forgot she has it. I don't even know where I put it. Put it on the side of the house somewhere.
Pretty big, Michael. Where'd you hide it?
On the side of the house,
Ah.
up against the house,
Okay.
so you can't really see it from the street. But she keeps forgetting about it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
There you go. So you know what's going on.
The hoop does still bother me because I have yet to see them play with the damn hoop. It's an eyesore.
Just go out there and tomahawk dunk and rip the
Yeah.
rim off.
It's not an eyesore.
It's definitely an eyesore.
Is it all rusted and old and gross?
No, it's one of those ones you just wheel out to. It's just
So it's
Oh
new.
my
For the
god!
kids, you
no.
scumbag.
I don't want it
Yeah.
out by the road.
Why?
Plus, I could be a real dick and report it to the HOA, but I'm not going to.
Oh man.
I'm just going to let it annoy me.
Yeah. I went out yesterday. I keep forgetting I have a screen missing on my lanai, and because you can't see it, so I keep forgetting about it. And I went out to walk the dogs yesterday, and boy, do the squirrels love living in my backyard.
Oh, sure.
There was like 6 squirrels in my pool area just running around.
Is it a lower one where they can get it,
No,
or is it up high
it's
and
up high
they're
and they
calling
get
up?
in, yeah.
Oh, they figured it out.
They figured it out. I think I think it's weird because I think once they get in, and then they can't figure out how to get out.
Yeah.
So they're confused. But the dogs hate them. The dogs go chasing them around. I'm like, you're not going to catch them.
No.
Anyway, we have to go to break. And when we go to break, I have to tell you something off the air, both of you. All of you, sorry. Oh, Carmen, I'd love to tell you this. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
It is so goddamn good, and I can't even mess around and say about it on the air.
Something about in the building, or is it something outside?
No, outside.
Okay.
But you'll.
I wonder if your thing's the same thing that I heard.
Oh,
Because I heard something I had to tell you off air, too.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
Spill the
man.
tea.
And when we come back from break, of course, we'll play Sporkle. Carmen will tell you what we have to give away, and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's just this is 102.5 The Bone. I know. We lost a lot of concerts over the weekend.
Yes. So we have tickets for Yellow Card,
Okay.
Motley Crue,
Okay.
Mumford and Sons.
Both the Sons.
Yes.
All right.
Chris Stapleton.
Yes.
And Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
All right. That's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
There was a band in the green room yesterday. Did you see or no?
Monday, somebody. Almost Monday.
I was gonna give you 3 choices of what the name of the band was.
What would you have said?
I was gonna say almost Monday. When is Tuesday? It's now Thursday.
Damn it! I wish I didn't know.
It was almost Monday, and they sounded good. Whatever. I just had never heard of them before.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to
you
see them.
stayed?
No. I didn't say. I saw it on. I saw it on Instagram. I saw that there were people in there doing something whenever I was leaving. I don't know what time they came in later on. I would imagine, but I saw it on Instagram. You know that they were filming and playing in there. I just had never heard of that band before.
Their shows, whatever they were playing, was sold out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they were good. And there
Yeah.
was a group of people in there watching them and stuff. So I'm not taking anything away from it. It's just weird whenever there's a band that I've never heard of.
So I went to go see David Letterman one time in New York, and there was a band called. Damn it! I forgot the name of the band.
Lead.
No. Oh man,
Foo.
I just had it right there.
Foo Fighters.
Horses? Is it that?
Band of Horses.
Yeah, Band of Horses.
And I'd never heard of them before, and I really liked them. And I started listening to them, and then they had a new album out. And I listened to that, and I liked that. And then they came in concert, and I didn't know anybody else other than Dinah who ever even heard of them before. And then I went to the concert, packed. Like, and I don't understand how all these people know about these. This was like really before Spotify was big, and you know,
There's a lot of those bands that are out there that have that cult following and stuff. Even like Wilson Van, like those guys. If you don't know, you don't really know. Like,
yeah, but they're not rolling up into Cleveland and selling out.
no, but I'm saying there's a lot of people that follow them around or go and see them. You know, but there's also a lot of, I just use them as an example. There's a lot of bands that'll come through Janus that'll sell out Janus, and you're like, who are these guys?
A lot of these bands now are going viral on TikTok because one of their songs gets into TikTok
like that
videos.
Tame Impala song.
Yeah.
And then
Crazy.
that's how they blow up.
Yeah, that's because like TikTok now, really blows it up because before it was like if you could get on a Jeep commercial or something,
Yeah.
you know, and then they become huge.
If you become a meme on TikTok, I mean, you can start selling out places.
And it also does it with old bands. It does.
Yeah.
It takes old bands and has their song like the Leonard Skinner, where they have like the remix of it and stuff. You hear that everywhere.
Yeah. By the way, we have not gotten any confirmation that we're playing at the America's 250 celebration yet.
Come on.
I'm telling you, we're going to get booked. We're going to get booked somewhere
You
else.
still got time though.
All right.
You know? Vanilla Ice is still on. He said he's going to do it no matter what.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll play with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Got no problem with that. All right, Carmen, let's give that stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. In my absence, I lost the streak.
It was exciting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you hear what went down?
I did not.
Oh,
Streak
it's a whole
Slayer.
thing, man.
Streak Slayer.
You still
this
got
guy
2
right
points.
here.
You still got 2 points, Michael.
What do you mean I got 2 points?
I played for
He
you.
played. He was
Yeah.
your proxy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since you were gone, I made a move and called my shot, and
then
lost.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're starting.
Yeah, I'm
you're
negative
starting
3.
-3.
I'm -3.
That
You
is
broke
correct.
my streak.
I did.
And all right.
And
then
Joe
everything
got you
else
2
is even.
points.
Yep.
Thank
As
you,
a
Joe.
proxy.
You're welcome, Michael.
Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper and proxy. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Today we're going to be playing song titles ending in P.
Oh, man.
Okay?
All right.
So I'm going to give you the beginning of the song title. You're going to give me the last word that all start with P. Okay?
Yes.
First one, just got
Paid.
Friday
Galvin.
night. I forgot about that song.
Was that or is it ZZ Top?
I'm pretty sure it's the
It
one
was
everybody knows.
Johnny Kemp.
Yeah.
Whiter shade
Pale.
of Mike. Hanky.
Peggy.
Galvin. Welcome to the Black
Parade.
Geo.
People.
Gangstas.
Paradise.
Geo.
Oh, Judge.
That was Galvin.
Thank you.
Galvin gets the point. Saturday in the
Park.
Mike. Living in the
Party.
Jethro Tull. Past. Living in the past.
I'd rather live in the party.
Me too. Chasing.
Paper.
Planes.
Chasing
Nope.
Adele.
Paradise.
Pavements. Chasing pavements. Incense and
Potpourri. Damn it, that made sense.
strawberry alarm clock.
Incense.
Incense and
Peaches.
People.
Peppermint.
peppermints. Yes, Joe with the point. Streets of
Pavement.
Bruce Springsteen.
Philadelphia.
Mike. American.
Pie.
Galvin.
Okay.
Paper.
Planes.
Galvin. Big.
People.
The Notorious B.I.G.
Papa.
Galvin.
Popo.
And Pap. We're halfway there.
Gio has a single point on the board. And Galvin, back from his -3, has 3. And Michael also with 3.
Oh, all right.
So okay.
All right. Song titles ending in P. Halfway. Here we go. Family.
People.
Pink.
Plan.
Family blank. Portrait.
No.
Family portrait.
That was Fat Pink.
No. Boom, boom.
Pow.
Galvin. Fight
Power.
Power.
the Geo. I say a little.
Prayer.
Galvin. My
Prerogative.
Oh.
under
Pressure.
Galvin. The great.
Penis.
The platters. The great.
Now I know it. Now I know it.
Pyramids.
Pyramid.
I am the great pretender.
Pretender. No point. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak.
People.
Princess.
Taylor Swift. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak. Prince. No point.
Oh, man.
And Pap. We are on the last 3.
Gio has 3 points on the board. Michael also with 3. And Galvin is your leader by 3. He's winning with 6.
I need all 3 of these.
All right. Song titles ending in P. Last 3. Here we go. 2.
Princes.
Mike Calta. 99.
Problems.
Geo.
You.
I
dick.
almost said Pred Balloons.
You didn't get it.
I would have.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And your last one. Dear.
Prudence.
Galvin.
Your final score: Gio with 4, Michael with 4, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 7.
Woo! chutney. Try
The
my
comeback
fries.
win.
Don't talk about much.
Oh man.
I'm back, baby.
One more, and we could got rid of the rule.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah. But also, Galvin just has to win tomorrow.
no.
What? No.
Gio
Yeah.
won yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at
You're
you.
way
Yeah,
off.
don't
Crap. You know what?
Don't
I'm
forget-
out. I'll go
don't forget
home.
that I won.
Okay.
I'll go home.
It's very forgettable.
Galvin, what line are you playing for?
I'm winning today for line 2.
All right. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Jared.
Jared, you're the winner, sir. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. He's on line 2, Carmen.
Got it.
All right. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, smoke it, list it, and check it.
Oh,
All right. Eat it. Is eat it on there?
No, it's not on there.
are we getting breakfast?
Oh, come on,
no.
hey, guy.
No,
guy.
no.
Oh, you have to eat
He's
something.
got a new wagon.
We're not eating
It's
ever
a new
again.
wagon.
I ate a banana.
We just
I'm
make
good.
smart choices. We can still eat.
Thank you, Gio.
Your smart choices are pancakes.
Eat
That's
at
not a smart choice.
home is the smart choice.
He is home.
Avocado toast would be good.
He is home. All right, Galvin, as your news, we'll take a quick break and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Right now, though, we check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Gio, you're going to be happy.
Oh, Gio.
Oh, good.
Other people, you're going to be happy. But I know specifically you have talked about this before when we've talked about it. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino of Tampa will significantly expand its smoke-free offerings.
Oh, good.
Nice.
To
Yes.
include over 40% of the total number of slot machines available at the Seminole Hard Rock in Tampa. Yeah, it's scheduled to debut before the end of 2026. The experience will more than double the property's smoke-free slot machines and table games while introducing additional smoke-free areas throughout the resort and casino. Saying, quote, many of our guests asked for additional smoke-free options, and we listened, said Travis Lund, the president of Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa. Our expansion is about providing more choices, increased comfort, and elevated entertainment experience.
Good.
So,
It is a problem. It is a problem because if you're not a smoker, it's uncomfortable, but you also
Sure.
leave there smelling like smoke, and that is not the situation that you want. And Vegas shows you that it can be done, where you can have a filtered or an area that has no smoking, where it can make it enjoyable for everybody.
Even
And I have to imagine with the decrease of people smoking, like know people still smoke, but it's definitely not what it used to be.
I
You
don't
know
know,
what I mean?
Carmen, because the new generation's not smoking; they're vaping, but there's plenty of old ones still left.
Yeah, right. But again,
Just burning heaters one after another.
and they all seem to congregate at the casino.
Yeah.
That's like
Right.
the one place.
but now they can have their own little area. They don't need the whole casino. And I know Tampa has a non-smoking section, but it's like 10 to 90 smoking to non-smoking
Yeah,
right
and
now.
It used to
You know-
be so bad, Carmen, like before they built the Hard Rock and it was just the bingo hall with the slot machines. It was the absolute, you could smell the smoke as you walked up to the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be that way in this day and age.
Right. And we went there the night before our wedding, and I literally had to put my hair up in a tight ponytail and like wrap it. I looked crazy, you know what I mean? But I was like, I don't want my hair to smell like smoke tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it was the only way to keep from doing that.
it says long-term smoking trends. Adult smoking rates have plunged about 78% since the mid-'60s. The youth rate, young adults under 30, currently have some of the lowest cigarette smoking rates on record, averaging around 6%. It says that adult smoking rate has fallen historic lows, roughly 1 in 11 people, about 9% of adults, down from nearly 42%, which was back in 1965,
Wow.
when they used to have doctors recommend what type of cigarettes you should be
Right.
smoking.
Yeah.
Gio, you ever smoke?
No.
Ever smoke one cigarette?
I've never taken a single drag off a cigarette because I was always just super grossed out by
Same.
it. Even because like all the adults in my life when I was a kid, they all smoked. It
Yeah.
was gross.
Gross.
Parents smoke?
Yeah.
That's why.
But even when it was like cool in high school, like kids were sneaking away to like try cigarettes, I was always so grossed out by it.
Yeah, I never smoked. I never smoked in high school. In high school, I never wanted to get in trouble. I know it would have disappointed my mother if I smoked. and but I didn't want to. I didn't have any desire to.
Yeah, like
And you
I
didn't do it, right?
No, I bought a pack of cigarettes one time, and I was like, maybe I'll start smoking. And I was like, oh, this is so gross.
It's I've
Yeah.
smoked cigars, but that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I've
cigars are gross too.
never had a cigarette in my mouth ever.
I can't. It's why I can't smoke pot because I can't. I don't know how to smoke. Like I can't take the air into my lungs.
Right.
It just kills me.
Same with dating girls. Like if a girl smoked, I was like, I'm not going to date her. That's
Yeah.
gross. I just don't like that at all.
Depending on what her ass look like.
Oh.
I don't know, man. That kissing that dirty ashtray mouth. You're like,
Sometimes that's sexy. Not ashtray mouth, but like if you're out and there's a girl and she's been drinking and I don't care if she's had a cigarette.
No, if I look over and there's and as soon as I see a girl burning a heater, right away you lose a lot.
I
of
know
points.
who I used to see burning a heater outside the station sometimes. Carmen in Spanish. They
I
usually
would hang out with him. I was a social smoker.
Yeah.
But-
there's no
Like-
smoking.
yeah. I mean, I would take a drag every now and then if somebody else
Gross.
is.
You still
And
do it
then-
now?
No, God, no. No. That was
Years
like,
ago.
It's before
Yeah,
she
that
was
was-
a coach.
that was like young 20s. I don't think I haven't smoked since in my early 20s. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's so just off-putting.
Amanda used to smoke.
Really?
Mm.
I'm surprised by that.
Amanda used to smoke in her 20s.
Yeah.
My father smoked his whole life. And the day my sister was born, just quit, put him away, and never smoked another
Yeah.
cigarette again. That I don't understand how somebody has the will to do that.
I think his generation, everybody was, I think.
Right,
That's
but
just
I mean,
what you
how do
did.
you just put it away and just be like, okay, I'm done?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad never smoked. My mom said she smoked, and then whenever she got pregnant with my oldest brother, she was done.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, and just never did it again.
I just remember as a kid being in a car and it just was horrible. and
Oh,
it
the
just,
car. Oh,
Yeah,
the smell
man.
of the car.
it just really always turned me off.
Except my Uncle John's car. His car used to smell good when he smoked. I didn't know why, but he was smoking weed.
I did have an Uncle Jerry that smoked a pipe, and that I
Oh, yeah,
enjoyed.
the
Oh,
pipe
I
was
love
good.
the pipe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love the pipe.
That
Smells
was
great.
That was always good.
It's like
Yeah.
burning incense.
Yeah.
We have pipes.
Oh,
Me-
really?
Me and Bobby and my brother, we have pipes. Yeah.
My father-in-law and my brother-in-law both quit smoking, and then they'd like go out and they'd come back, and I'd be like, "Your dad's still smoking."
Yeah.
You can't hide that. at all.
No, people try to, but they can't. My mom was like that. She claimed that she'd quit for a long time. Like I can smell it still. You know.
Yeah, the worst was whenever we were working at the station and people would go outside and smoke, and then they would come right in from smoking and go into the elevator. So you'd walk in, go into the elevator, and just smell like a bar. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
It really is
Terrible.
gross.
I don't know who's still. I mean, the fact that people, for one, who starts smoking now in
Yeah.
2026, and who's still smoking, is so gross.
Oh, anytime I see somebody, I go, still smoking?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But now people are vaping, which
Yeah.
they say is worse because the oil coats your lungs and it creates that popcorn lung. Where like smoking, it takes years and years and years,
Which
to
is
see the
interesting,
side effects.
Carmen, because I don't care about their health. I care about
Right.
what I smell. And if I'm smelling blueberry, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The fact that you're killing yourself
Yeah.
does not bother me at all.
Yeah, that's not why I'm concerned with
Oh,
smoking.
okay.
It's that
I'm
I have
concerned
to
with-
smell it.
Yeah, your dirty ashtray.
Yeah.
I'm
Joe.
glad my kids didn't smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
Or my
gross.
son doesn't smoke. My daughter is at the age where it's
Chain
so
smoker.
gross. Yeah, right.
That would be up there in like top disappointments for my kids.
Yeah,
if
when
they
they
were
were smoking.
smoking cigarettes. That'd be the worst. Joe blows his stupid vape in my face all the time.
On purpose.
Scumbag.
Yep.
Gross.
You two
Yeah.
kids, don't make me separate you.
Worse, daughter with smoking habit or daughter with OnlyFans?
Ooh, seriously, I feel like they're right there.
Yeah.
They're right there.
Oh, I would take the smoking.
I would take the smoking, but I would not be happy about
We
it.
would both pick something that is definitely detrimental to her health over the fact that she'd be naked somewhere.
What about this? Daughter smoking like a pack a day, or daughter OnlyFans, but making like $2 million a year.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Is she doing stuff, naked stuff?
Oh yeah, full
So
on.
I was thinking last night about that girl, that the one that bangs Young Gravy. And she's very famous and she makes a lot of money and she seems to be loving every second of her life.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and
She's
she
rich.
hangs out with her family though. Like she went on a cruise with her family.
But you're also seeing what she wants you to see. You know what I
True.
mean? We have no idea what her personal. She may be sobbing 23 hours a day.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the other part she's all.
If she's as happy as she seems to be.
yeah, but that's also social media.
She definitely has a ton of money because you got a really nice house.
yeah.
And really,
Really nice house, got a nice car. She's constantly traveling. She's always in first class or a private jet. Like she's doing
And
it the
has
right
like
way.
3 or 4 sisters too.
Yeah.
But she does everything. She's basically a porn star.
She does everything, and then she's also had way too much plastic surgery. Not that I don't find her attractive. I
The
still
nose
think
is a little weird.
It's like it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know, and
If you go back to her older stuff, she looked better with just
with
a
the
normal
nose,
nose.
yeah. That's
It's
how-
also in Carmen. I'm sure you see this and know in makeup tutorials and stuff. It's weird. Girls that contour do the makeup and they contour and they put like the dot on their
Yeah.
nose.
Oh, they can change their face.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Like, can you wear that out in public? Like, if you wore that out in public, wouldn't people be like, "What are you doing? You going to a Halloween?" You know, I mean, like on film, it's different. You know, like Mike's eyebrows from Moe's movie.
right.
On film, it's different, but I don't imagine they're wearing that out in public, are they?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That is. You see a lot of girls with it in. It's really basically like how well they blend it in.
Yeah.
But it gives them the little mouse nose or the little
Right.
who nose.
Yeah.
That's what that's doing.
That's a little Michael Jackson nose.
Little
Right.
Whoville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that girl speak?
Yeah.
She's got the worst voice
She's
ever.
got like a door.
Yeah, she's like super hot, and she's like, "Hey guys, this
Yeah.
is my new house that I bought over the weekend. The family's going on vacation."
Yeah,
It's very uncomfortable.
You know what may be the worst thing, Carmen, you said about blending makeup? You know it's the worst thing? Is a girl that has like a hairy face and you can see the hair because of the makeup.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
yeah. It's
Sorry,
like
Carmen.
poking through.
Yeah.
That's why I shave.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
The Vegas Golden Knights came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat the Carolina Hurricanes 5-4 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals last night at Carolina. Golden Knights lead the series 1-0 now. Game 2 happens on Thursday in Carolina at 8 p.m.
God, I fell asleep. I didn't know what was happening in that game.
Yeah,
Ve-
5-4.
Vegas in 5. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Listen, don't sleep on Vegas, man. That's pretty good. Tonight, Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Knicks and the Spurs happens in San Antonio at 8:30.
I'm watching that.
Wemby.
Cheering for the Knicks, but watching Wemby.
Yeah, I was talking to Mike Olivero, who is a huge Knicks fan. I stopped in and saw him yesterday, and I said, I'm rooting for your Knicks. I think Spurs take Game 1 at home in San Antonio. They're coming off the 7-game series. They're playing. They've been playing. I think that the Knicks are going to be bit on their heels and stuff because they haven't been playing.
Right.
So I think Game 1 probably goes to the Spurs. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm rooting for the Knicks. But I got to tell you, the Spurs are unbelievable, and they're all so young. I think their starting lineup, like the oldest guy on their starting lineup, is like 24.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Apparently, a lot of people are rooting for the Knicks specifically because of Timothy Chalamet. By a lot of people,
yeah.
I mean my daughters.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like they're all Knicks fans because Timothy Chalamet is a Knicks fan.
It's funny, and he is a Knicks fan, and he's been to all the games, and he goes to the games. He even goes to the away
Yeah.
games.
It's
And
like him and
stuff.
Ben Stiller.
Him, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, Spike Lee, all those guys are always there and stuff. And we talked about it on the show. He was sitting there, and he's with his girlfriend, and then Tina Fey was next to him, and they were saying about he was man-spreading, that he had his legs open and
Yeah.
stuff. And that's why Tina Fey's great. She could have jumped on it and
Yeah.
stuff and everything. She was like, I countered it with my big ass and stuff. She's funny, and she's good. She's not going to be a
I'm
problem.
a man spreader.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I need to establish my area and then get that wide open stance in there.
Because they're just sitting in folding chairs.
I know.
And the picture that went viral, like Tina Fey's all kind of like sitting,
know,
and
yeah.
he's just got it kicking out wide.
I often think about that. About if we were to sit there, that would probably be the most uncomfortable seat in the house.
It really would, because you can't stretch your legs out
No.
because you're going to trip somebody, and you're right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Like, it would be a great experience to go and do, but yeah, you're probably not super comfortable.
One of the best episodes of Curb is when Larry sits courtside and he trips the guy.
Yeah.
And during the game.
Oh, Matt Damon talked about it, that they were courtside for something was going on, and it was when I think Phil Jackson was with the Lakers at the time, and they said something like Matt Damon. He said Phil Jackson turned to him and goes, "Why don't you shut the f up?" And he was like, "Okay, sorry."
You forget you're right there.
Yeah. Someone called the police in Massachusetts to report a man in camouflage clothing carrying a bazooka.
Oh,
A bazooka.
Very alarming, right? Cops
Right.
responded, tracked the guy down. Turned out it was not a one-man militia wanting to blow stuff up. It was a landscaper with a leaf blower.
Oh, jeez.
well, I mean, look, you see something, say something.
Yeah. Do you, though?
I don't know. If I thought he had a bazooka, I might have put it.
But if you, seriously, though, think about that. If you saw a guy and you thought he had a bazooka, would you go, A bazooka? Do I think that this guy's
I would think
what else
surface
could
to
it
air
be?
missile.
You
Before
do.
bazooka.
I'd imagine you look, and if you thought that, you go, "There's no way that guy's got a bazooka."
Yeah, I
It
wonder
looks
what
like
that
it.
911 call is. It there's a guy in camouflage with a bazooka, or is it? It can't be a bazooka,
Right.
but I thought I'd have to call you guys. Like it's might be something else. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
You say, "All right, hear me out, 911."
Yeah.
I think this guy has got a
Good.
bazooka.
It took everything for me whenever I heard those gunshots to call 911. I'm like, I mean, it is Memorial Day weekend. Are people lighting off fireworks
Yeah.
and stuff? I go, but that's not fireworks. That's clearly a gun. And then I'm like, but is there a gun range around here? Like I went through all the different stuff, and I was like, listen, there's a bank right there. I'm hearing shots being fired. I got to call the cops.
Yeah.
See what's happening.
I'm not calling about the bazooka. I'm just letting it. I'm
Probably.
going to let it play out. See
Yeah.
what happens.
Later on, go. I guess it was a bazooka. That's crazy.
I follow this kid on Instagram who shoots things with different calibers of
Yeah,
guns.
yeah.
Did you see what he shot recently? He shot an ATM machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got some really good stuff because you would imagine if you had a 50-pound dumbbell plate, you'd be able to hide behind that up until a certain caliber, and then the ATM machine, you think you're hiding behind that, you'd be pretty good too because there's a vault in there.
Yeah.
There was one guy, he did like 2,000 paper plates or
Yeah,
something. He was
yeah.
trying to shoot through the paper.
Same guy.
Yeah, through the paper
Same
plates.
guy. He mixes it up.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a guy that's freaking out right now because he's emailed me a couple times because I do the exact same thing. ATM machine, you're saying automated teller machine because the M is already the
Oh,
machine.
yeah.
Which is no big deal. I think a majority of people do it. I do it all the time. I say ATM machine all the time.
Machine.
Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ATM machine. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So you either say ATM or you say AT machine.
AT machine.
So this guy who's shooting the AT machine.
AT
Doesn't-
machine.
There you go.
doesn't fit-
Is
doesn't
that
fit.
worse? Is he going to email
Yeah,
us now and
yeah.
say that's worse?
machine.
I didn't. I guess I don't know whether I knew this or not that you could do this or not. But a woman who had banned herself from a Pennsylvania casino for life was escorted out after winning a jackpot. So police said the woman had been identified as someone who self-excluded herself from the casino after she won a slot machine jackpot. After reviewing the information, troopers said they confirmed the 69-year-old woman from New Jersey had given herself a self-imposed lifetime ban from casinos back in 2019, but she was in there anyways. Police escorted her off the property and told her a non-traffic citation for trespassing would be filed against her.
You have to do that. You go up to them and you tell them, "Don't let me in anymore."
Yeah, I think probably some paperwork you have to fill out or
Right,
whatever. Because I
right.
know that like you can do that with bars too. You know, if you're an alcoholic and you can go to the bar and be like, "Hey, don't serve me."
Yeah.
You know, under any circumstances, whatever.
Can a casino deny a jackpot for any reason?
Yeah, I think there's different
No.
laws and stuff. The Indian casinos have their own set of rules and everything, whatever.
Right.
Where other casinos, I it could be argued, but I mean they do stuff. Well, they'll back you off. I think I saw one because I watched a bunch of different videos, and they didn't give the guy his jackpot, and he goes, "I'm going to call the gaming commission, and you guys are going to be in trouble." And he's like, "Go ahead, do whatever
Right.
you want." You know, so I don't know how that works out. I think you.
Yeah, I mean, they're
can't-
not sitting there just holding them because they don't like your face. They're if there's a reason that they feel like you don't deserve the jackpot, the discretion is up to them.
But
Yeah,
like,
'cause-
why wouldn't you deserve it?
Well,
Because
there-
what if a kid plays?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
You know?
Yeah, if you're underage, whatever. But also, there's anomalies in the machine where if the machine is malfunctioning, they can say, "No, that's not a good jackpot."
And if you
That's
knew
not
about
your
it,
fault, though.
I know it's not your fault, Carmen, but I think going
Oh.
into the premises, you already are agreeing
Giving
to
them
it. You
the-
know?
yeah, I imagine they have all the leverage and everything.
But also, there have been cases where you're just too good at blackjack. You're done, and they'll back you off. They'll tell you you're no longer. You can play other games. You're not playing blackjack anymore.
They won't tell you why either.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
no, you're
See,
not.
that's crazy. That doesn't seem like it's right.
yeah,
Well,
But
they
I mean,
don't
I
wanna
know
lose.
it's their rules. I get it. I understand why, but that just doesn't seem fair.
John
Yeah.
Sarasani
I'll-
said that they don't want him. Hard Rock doesn't want Sarasani playing.
Yeah.
yeah. Because if you're betting a lot and you're winning a bunch of money. And if you're one of those guys that goes in and you're betting, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a hand.
Yeah.
whatever, you can make a big swing and take a big chunk out of himself.
Dana White's banned in a bunch of the casinos in Vegas because he's too good.
He had a story where he had a casino reach out to him and said, "We'll take your action. We'll take whatever you want," because he wants to bet more and more and more. That's why he switched from blackjack. He'll play baccarat. He'll play baccarat because you can bet more per hand than you can at the blackjack table. And so he'll do that. But he said that they flew him out, did the stuff, and he goes, "Okay, I'm going to play. I'm making up a number, $500,000 a hand." And they go, "Oh no, we can't." And he goes, "That you told me to come out here. You told me you would take my action." No, he was so mad at them.
The videos where he's with like Barstool guys, and he asks them how much they want to win, and they'll say it, and then he ends up winning them that money is insane.
And there'll be the kids that are like, "It's $10,000. That's all I have to my entire life. Like I had to cash in everything I owned to get this and stuff." And he was like, "How much you want to win? 30,000. 30,000. There you go." And they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, Wells did that to me one time when I was younger, and we're in Las Vegas. He bet $1,000 chip, and he goes, "That's yours. If you win, you keep it." And it lost. And I went, that would have been 2,000. That would have changed my life
in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Also,
$2,000.
what if you just gave me the 1,000?
Can I just keep this chip and not play?
That would have been something too. Oh yeah, that hurts. That hurts whenever you're like, I could have made so much money, and then you just walk away and go, "I didn't make it."
Yeah.
I didn't make anything at all.
Nothing.
I have a self-imposed ban right now from the Hard Rock app.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because I was kind of winning on the slots again, and then I lost a bunch. So
Dude,
I've self-imposed ban.
I can't believe that I've managed to stay off it.
It's very addicting.
Chad won so much he bought himself a grill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
he sent me some screenshots.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That is the best thing you can do. Is win and buy something tangible.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you look at it and you know that I bought that with my winnings.
No,
because,
the Hard Rock bought that for you.
But
Yeah.
if you leave it in the app and you leave it there, you're going to play it more and you're going to go, "I won so easy." And then you play it and then that's gone. And then you don't have a grill and you're down
Carmen,
$40,000.
Why didn't Chad just wait 5 minutes before they give away a grill? They give away so many things at that place.
Oh, yeah.
You probably would have got one
Where?
at the Hard Rock.
Oh, well, we don't go to the Hard Rock.
You don't have to. I mean, you have to go if he's playing online and he's in the Unity member.
Right,
And you're getting
he
points.
is.
They're
Yeah.
constantly giving stuff away. You
Yeah,
just go to
yeah,
the
yeah.
Unity website.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
Carmen, they give away a lot of good stuff.
They-
Cruises and
Yeah. Because they do drawings and different days and all kind of stuff all the time.
no, but I mean, like they just give you free gifts
for playing.
for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think he's betting that much. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's winning these off of like $2 spins.
It doesn't matter if he's putting the time in and he's playing.
Okay.
You'll get Unity points. That
I got
works
you.
for everybody, by the way. That's not just Chad.
Right.
Just Chad. Don't do it.
If you have a Unity card, if you don't, and you go there and you sign up, you get half off at the Fresh Harvest Buffet. They give you a T-shirt. They get you all dialed in, and then everything you do, you start accumulating points, and then you can go to the Unity website and see what free offers they have, and you just go, "My dad's got TVs. They got cruise offers. They got all kinds of stuff."
The night before the wedding when we went to the Hard Rock, we both signed up. We both got our Unity cards.
Yep.
I lose, he wins, so I stay off of it.
You're both earning points.
Yeah.
Chad was sending me screenshots of his winnings, and I was so annoyed that I thought they were fake. So I put them into AI. I said, "Are these AI generated?" And it said, "No, they're not AI generated." I was like,
See,
"Damn it!"
Because how he wins is he gets free spins.
Yeah.
So like I just keep spinning, never, and I'll win $5 here, $4 there, whatever. He'll get 10, 12 free games,
Yeah.
and then the machine just automates it, and those are when he wins big.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, but I didn't. I won
never
like 50.
catch 'em.
I won like $50. And I was like, "Oh man, this is great."
Yeah.
And then Chad sent me one. He won like 500. I'm like, "Oh,
All that being said, I know what I'm doing this weekend now.
Hard Rock."
Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, I got to go over there.
Do it
It's been a
up.
long
We'll see you in the smoke-free section.
Someone on eBay is selling something that is really weird looking. It is a one-of-a-kind vintage Ronald McDonald statue. Ronald is kneeling and staring straight ahead, and it's pretty creepy.
Look like Grimace about to come over and give him a strudel.
Joe has a picture of it on Bone TV. I have a picture of it that I'm going to send you guys right now. It is really weird because it looks like he's almost like praying or doing something, and he's got spray paint on him. And it's funny, if you look on his back, somebody spray painted anthrax across the top.
Oh, geez.
wow.
Yeah, it is described as being desecrated from the heavy metal era. They're asking $2,500 for it, but there's also an option to make an offer. The seller is located in New Jersey, and supposedly they only want $100 for shipping. The kneeling Ronald statue is about 4 feet tall.
What would you do with that?
I do know that
Sit it in your front yard and scare the hell out of people.
That's it.
a lot of this old Ronald McDonald and McDonald stuff is highly collectible. Like
Really?
a lot of the old statues from the playgrounds from back in the 80s and stuff.
Yeah, and also you could repaint that.
Yeah.
You know, make it
super,
look
super.
I would take one of those Hamburglar house, not the Hamburglar, Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
The house that you get to go climb in.
Yeah, people buy those now, and because they're like that, they're that collectible.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You don't want a creepy Ronald kneeling
No, I don't want a creepy kneeling Ronald.
with anthrax written across his back. Uber released its 10th annual Lost and Found Index, documenting all the crazy stuff left behind in ride shares last year. Most common things people forgot: phone, wallet, luggage, keys, headphones, those type of stuff, whatever. But I do have some of the weird stuff that they found. They shared the list of the 50 oddest things that they found. I have some of them here. An ankle monitor.
Why is that off?
Which, did they take it off and leave it in an Uber on purpose? So
So
they're
driving around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
420 donuts. I don't know if
What?
somebody was having an
Like
office
donut
party.
holes?
No,
but-
donuts.
How do you forget that though?
Yeah.
You
Like
can
that-
only carry 300.
Yeah, I don't know. Sack of marbles, an oxygen tank,
sack of marbles.
brand new mini fridge. Were you in an Uber
That's
lately?
ridiculous.
A single red bottom Louboutin heel
Shoe.
you know. A live fish, a cape with the Statue of Liberty on it, grass.
Hey, this made me think of something that I want to tell you that I know you're going to get mad.
Mm.
I want a fish.
Okay.
Like go fishing or like a pet fish?
No, I want a pet fish. Yeah, that's
We
what I
don't need
figured.
any more pets.
Like a goldfish or
Joe?
like a koi pond or what?
Like maybe no, in here, like just a little bowl with a little fish.
Joe, you up for taking care of a fish?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
I'm
care
in.
of the fish.
There you go.
Oh, you're not taking
Get
care of a fish.
you know, you see the little beta fishes? The
Yeah, I like those.
Goldfish.
yeah.
Little
They don't do
beta.
anything though. They just sit there in the bowl.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
good.
swallow them.
Oh. I don't. I always wanted like a little fish to come in here and be like, "Oh, good morning."
Can I tell you what
Wait.
you should get? Is they have those little magnetic fish that swim around and stuff. They look exactly the same as fish. Just
Right,
get one of
just
those.
get one of those.
It doesn't make any algae in there. It doesn't cause any problems. You don't have to worry about feeding it or not feeding it
Right,
for 4
right.
or
Flushing
12
it when it
days.
dies.
Yeah.
We used
You
to
said
have
you want the fish to come in there and say hi. You're gonna get a walking fish?
No, I'm gonna come in here in the morning and be like, "Good morning,
okay.
fish."
like, oh god, he's talking to the fish again.
I just wanted something to bring me a little joy.
Oh God, he's talking to that bowl of algae.
Yeah, we used to have the beta fish. And it was like in a plant. The bottom of the planter was
Oh, yeah,
like a bowl,
yeah.
and he would just kind of swim around in there.
That's
and
pretty
it kind
cool.
of sat in our kitchen.
Didn't you say you had turtles that you had to get rid of because it stunk so bad and there were flies and everything?
No. I had turtles that when I moved to I moved from my apartment to my first house in Wesley Chapel, and they stunk pretty bad. Turtles just their tanks stink, and I
If you
brought
don't clean
them.
it.
I brought them over to the edge of the lake to see if that might be something they were interested in, if they wanted to go to the lake. And I never saw anything run away from me faster. than those
Yeah.
turtles.
Be free.
They shot out of that tank into that water so fast. They were gone they live across the street from Duke Gonzalez now.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, what do I want to do? Live in this stinky little 2 foot by 2 foot tank, or
Right.
do I want to live in a pond that has all kind of different stuff?
I gave
going
it
on?
back to the earth.
Yeah, that's much better.
Live free.
Yeah, don't get a fish.
Yeah, even the beta fish, they're like living in a cup of water. Like,
Well,
what,
they put them in a cup.
yeah, but what kind of life is that? They're just
I
there.
don't want to put. I'm not going to put it in a cup like when you go to the pet store. They're really in a cup.
Yeah,
I'm
But
not going to do that.
a lot of people just keep them in there.
No, I'm going to put them in a bowl. Like a
A
big
bowl.
fish bowl.
Mario.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
It's more space.
Some of the other stuff people left in Ubers: a portable thermal printer, a bald cap, a dishwasher, a wizard wand, a
A
toboggan,
wizard one.
handcuffs, 2 wedding gowns, pelvis implants, 20 pounds of duck sausage, a child's prosthetic eye,
Ooh.
Oh,
and a meat slicer.
Have you seen the video of the bride in the Uber who canceled her Uber?
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know how to tell if these things are real or not. This one looked really real. It's a fat black lady in the back seat, and they start driving. She gets in the car, and she's in a wedding gown, and they start driving, and all of a sudden the thing goes ding, and the guy looks and he goes, "Did you just cancel the ride?" And she goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why?" And she goes, "It's my wedding day." And he goes, "Yeah." And she's like, "I shouldn't have to pay for anything on my wedding day." And he's like, "I'm sorry, but that's not how it works." She's being super polite. And she's like, "I'm a bride." And he goes, "I don't care. I'm out here trying to make money for my family." And they go back and forth and back and forth. And then finally she just he kicks her out of the car. But I can't tell if it's
Good.
real.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you? Can I tell you? That maybe in 2026, the thing I hate more than anything are the videos, and I don't know if that one's fake, but like you're saying, you can't tell. Whatever are the fake videos? What are you doing? Why are we doing fake videos?
I know.
I know.
For clicks.
Because you're watching them.
Yeah, clicks.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
makes me mad. It makes me want to find those people and hurt them.
I don't know what's real anymore. The AI is so convincing sometimes. I saw some woman drive a boat up the boat ramp and it like crushed the truck and it looked insane. I'm like, oh, this is probably fake. She's yelling at her husband.
Was it?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
You're the only one that cares enough to throw it in AI and see if it's AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Chad was messing with me. I'm like, there's no way.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure enough, I was like, no, this is not AI.
Yeah, he
Listen-
bought a grill.
Damn it.
Today is National Egg Day. Carmen, you were saying you love eggs.
Love
Today's
eggs.
National Egg Day.
Gross.
Oddly enough, it's also National Chicken Salad Day.
What
So
came
you got
first?
egg and chicken salad.
I got both at my house.
Oh,
I am a big fan of chicken salad. Healthy or not?
Yes.
You can make it healthy.
Not me.
it's not. Yeah.
No, but you can instead of using
Yeah, you can
all-
make ice cream healthy, but he's not, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
He's not
I'll
eating
put it on a
healthy
croissant.
chicken salad.
Mm.
You know how you make healthy chicken salad? You just have chicken breast
Yeah,
and,
pretty much.
and some lettuce.
No.
No.
It's all about your binder.
Well, if you use I use half plain Greek yogurt and half mayo. It cuts the calories in half and adds more protein. And Greek yogurt basically tastes just like the mayo once you put the mayo in. it.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, listen, people who say you can use Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream on tacos and stuff, go F yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't, absolutely not. That's disgusting.
I'm not buying your mayo propaganda either.
But if you mix things into the Greek yogurt, it doesn't taste like Greek yogurt.
what if you make sour cream into it?
Then it would taste like sour cream.
Yeah,
but
and then you're putting
also,
the fat back in.
But that's why you do half Greek yogurt, half mayo. You cut the fat in half, and then you're adding protein.
I'm telling you right now, if you made Gio a sandwich with the half Greek yogurt and half mayo thing, you'd eat that sandwich and you'd go, something's bad. The chicken's
No,
bad or something.
I'm telling you,
100%,
no,
100%,
you wouldn't.
100%.
No.
100%.
Mayo's mayo.
Yeah. Greek yogurt's Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
I've
telling you,
I've
it's
tried
different.
Greek yogurt. I've tried to do stuff with Greek yogurt. Every time I do, I go, is this bad? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a fan of yogurt. Like I like the fake yogurt that has the flavors and stuff. That's fine. I'm not even a huge fan of that. But it has that penicillin weird mold taste to it. And immediately I go, something's bad.
Mayo is so great you can't recreate it.
Mayo is one of those foods that, yes, it's great to eat with something, but if you ever gave me a spoonful of mayonnaise,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
throw up my whole
On its
face.
own.
It's all about
Whoa.
what it's on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on its own. Ugh. I had a sandwich the other day. Turkey, a lot of tomato, onions, heavy mayo.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the best.
Mayo's so good. The great Peebo Bryson passed away last night. Several days after suffering a stroke, he was 75 years old. Carmen has a little montage of some Peebo Bryson for you.
I need to hear it. in this garbage.
Fantastic.
I
He
bet
did some Beauty and the Beast
yeah, I bet he
with
has some
Celine Dion.
Disney money.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did all the Disney songs.
A lot.
Yeah, I bet he made a ton of money. Those are big songs for Disney.
Do you know anybody else named Peebo?
I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
You know a Peebo?
That's what we call my brother-in-law, Peter. My son was little. He couldn't say Peter. He called him Peebo. So we've been calling him Peebo for the last 15
It's
years.
fake Peebo.
Fake Peebo, yeah.
How about this? At the time of his death, his estimated net worth was approximately $2.5 million.
Oh,
That's
that's
it?
Wah,
So I
wah.
wonder if he was
Just the voice of it, not the.
well, no, but he had a stroke before, so I wonder if there was other stuff before that, and he was paying medical costs. And,
He was in a wheelchair. He was
medical
out of it for a
stuff.
while.
You know, he may have been paying all kind of caretakers and medical costs and everything else that cut it way down. Because for him to only have $2.5 million before he died seems low.
Yeah.
Won 2 Grammy Awards, 2 Academy Awards for his contributions for Disney feature soundtracks and stuff. Yeah, so Peabo Bryson dead at the age of 75.
I'm glad I didn't die yesterday. I don't want to be in a Peabo Bryson death threesome.
Overshadowed.
Yeah. Well, by Peabo Bryson?
Big time.
Yes.
I think if I die, I make bigger headlines in Tampa than Peabo Bryson does.
Disney's huge.
Disney
Also,
is huge.
Peabo Bryson, you've known the name since you were a kid. You know what I mean? Like worldwide.
Yeah. Most kids that are older know my name.
Most kids that are older know your name. That's hold on. Let's just go ahead and break that down.
Most older kids.
Most older kids
Like who grew up here in the Tampa
who
Bay
grew
area.
up here in the town. Okay, now
Right.
we're narrowing it down.
No, I said in
Yeah.
Tampa.
No,
I
you
said
didn't.
it. I
Nope.
did I not say Tampa?
You
Not
did
in that
Tampa.
sentence, you didn't.
No, but I'm talking about just Tampa. In Tampa.
Yes,
most
clarify because you said most kids know my
Most
name.
kids who grew up here in Tampa.
Yeah.
I think Peabo knocks you off the top.
I think that's you think honestly, I die yesterday, Peabo Bryson dies, he gets a bigger headline in Tampa than I do?
Probably.
You're crazy.
Probably.
I think local news talks about you more.
Yeah, I think so. I think
But
I'm
nationwide.
saying no, nationwide. Nobody cares if I died in Kansas.
You would be the top headline until Peabo, and then it would kind of. I think you would get knocked down.
I don't think so. I think if we both
You're on the
died,
little side. You're like you were on the main thing. You're a little side column. Now.
No.
they'd have a little side column, and then they'd be like Peabo Bryson, legendary singer, passed away, and then they'd get a quote from EJ from 1015, and then there'd be a big thing
Vibe.
section for me that says Tampa loses. It's one of its favorite sweethearts.
I think the difference is Peebo's headline says Peabo. Your headline says local radio personality.
Shock.
It doesn't say
No.
Mike. It doesn't say Mike Calta in your headline.
Beloved radio personality.
Local radio person. But
Beloved.
it doesn't say your name in the headline.
Beloved radio personality loses battle.
WFLA, Peabo Bryson, singer, Beauty and the Beast, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
WTSP, Peabo Bryson, A Whole New World, blah, blah, blah. Tampa Bay 28, Peabo Bryson, Timeless Tenor. Fox 13, Tampa Bay, Peabo Bryson.
Okay,
News Radio,
I agree.
WFLA, Peabo Bryson, dead at
People,
75.
nobody's arguing that whether or not Peabo Bryson would get coverage. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm saying is that in the Tampa Bay area, if Peabo Bryson and I both died on the same day, I would get a bigger splash in the news than Peabo Bryson got. I bet you Mark Wilson would shed a tear while he was talking about it.
Think so?
Charlie Belcher would.
I saw him bawling about Peabo this morning. Charlie's at Peebo's house.
Charlie would do it from my house.
Charlie's at Peebo's house.
Charlie would be like, "Here's the Funko Pops that you guys heard about all the time."
Joe's showing him around like
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
You know, go reminiscing, talking about old stories. Joe, how far back do you and Mike go?
But like,
You know what I would do? If I was here, I'd let Charlie take your fish.
Oh no.
He would have wanted you to have this, Charlie.
Unironically, I named my fish Charlie. Listen, I won't even be around to find out.
no.
So
That's
Probably a good thing.
yeah,
Because guess what?
Peabo.
Peebo gets a bigger headline.
Local radio personality.
Shock.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Most kids don't mind.
You get some run on creative loafing, I think.
No, I don't think so. Well, they might be like four-time
It just is a
winner of Creative Loafing's Best of the Bay Award,
former Best of the Bay Award winner.
right, who got beat to a guy who doesn't have a radio show.
That guy who writes about Medicine Man says, finally, Mike Calta's dead. Can't
Maybe,
abuse Medicine Man
maybe.
anymore, yeah.
Right.
No longer abuse.
What
him.
happened to that guy who was the rapper who beat us in the best radio category and then disappeared?
He's syndicated.
Where's
He's
his
a
radio show?
No, he's a superstar.
I
Yeah,
imagine
that's-
that was the jump on point that just skyrocketed his fame. and
But like
fortune.
that, you never heard a thing from that guy again.
No.
That's,
Yeah, I saw a thing on the Bone on the Instagram about voting, and I go, "Why are we?
Yeah,
doing, what are
it's
we
garbage.
doing this?"
Yeah, I know it's back.
I used to like it so much because when I was a kid, I used to vote. I used to vote for Ron, and I used to, vote in all the categories. And then when as I got older, I realized that in certain categories, it really helps local businesses a lot. And
Right.
And I think it makes sense. But then when it comes down to if you could just nominate yourself for something, It's like nominating. It's like nominating myself for best Chinese restaurant.
And then you can also pay to have it shown more and stuff. And
it's a scam.
Yeah.
It's all designed just to make money.
Yeah.
A guy called me up and he was like, "You've won the award for best radio personality in Tampa Bay," and blah blah blah. And I go, "Oh, great! Whatever do I do?" And he's like, "Yeah." And the awards were held in Kentucky somewhere, and you just had to send your $150 in, and they would give you the box. Like, get out of here!
Yeah.
I don't care. Wipe
That's a
your
good
ass with
scam,
that.
though, when you think about it.
It's not. What am I? I mean, who's falling for that? Who's paying $150 for an award?
Tons of people like to think they've won some type of award.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Walk of Fame. You pay for your own star. You pay for it.
Yeah, but you don't pay for your own star. That's done by your fans.
Well, yeah, but it's
Supposedly,
paid for.
yeah.
It's definitely paid, and almost anybody can get one.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? Peebo Bryson never paid for a Academy Award or a Grammy.
Does Peebo Bryson have a star?
Has a star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it. Yeah.
because he is a star.
Remember, wasn't Jack Harris was trying to make a Tampa Bay
Walk of Fame.
Walk
here.
of Fame?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing. Didn't happen, I guess.
nope.
They should
That
be on the
would've been
river.
nice.
They should put it on the Riverwalk.
On the Riverwalk or somewhere down there along the like from the Ice Palace down to the Riverwalk, right?
Yeah.
That whole follow around. They got plenty of room over there.
It's just John Cena, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Here's
All
the
wrestlers.
thing. Yeah, here's the thing though, is there's going to be a few you're like, yeah, makes sense, and then you're going, why who are we putting out there now? This person? And yeah.
What would you rather? Yeah. What's that one? Willa Ford's going to be on there.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what would you rather them name after you die? A school or a road?
Road.
Road.
Yeah.
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 That school might not be there eventually.
And I don't hear of any road shootings.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want a school shooting and it's your
Road
name.
rage.
Yeah, road rage.
Don't Roger and JP have like a rest stop or something?
No, do
They have a road.
Oh, road? Oh, something.
I remember Stan and Haney got a road in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
And we tried to we offered a bounty for their sign on their street, and all the news stations called me the next day, and I went, "All right, we were just kidding. We were just
Yeah.
kidding. Leave it alone." Stan and Haney, they still on the air?
I don't think so. I
Didn't-
thought one passed away, right?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I thought.
The White House Correspondents' Dinner has been rescheduled for July 24th with enhanced security.
Oh, thank goodness.
60 Minutes correspondent Scott Pelley has been fired from CBS after going off on his new bosses during a meeting. Pelley had been with the network since 1989.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really have some balls about it. They must be really doing things bad over there for him to stand up and say, "How can we conduct ourselves like this?" But also, if you're a guy like that who's been doing it from one spot since 1989, you can probably go to the other network. Like,
Yeah.
you probably have an option.
Yeah, I mean, you have enough of a resume where you're like, you know what I've done.
But is he fighting over them over Trump stuff?
I don't know.
You know, the whole CBS deal.
Says he's been fired from CBS after going off on his new bosses during a meeting.
Yeah, I read that. I read that headline.
Kristen Cavallari, you know her. She was she married to the Bears quarterback, or did she just
Yes.
date him? Married to him.
Married.
Yeah.
She was on the hills and all
Did
that
Jeff
stuff.
Dye bang her?
Maybe.
No, it's another Kristen somebody.
I assume Jeff Dye's banged
No,
up.
Yes,
I think it was
yeah.
her.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
They were seen together, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
All right.
Well, she says, quote, a very famous man she dated 4 years ago basically tried to trick her into getting intimate by telling her he had a mole on his penis and asking if he could show it to her.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. You get the old bowl.
It's a good
Can you
move.
take a look at this?
Hey, want to take a look at this?
Yeah.
By the way, does any girl want to hear that you have a mole on your penis, Carmen?
No.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I mean, but honestly, I'd be like, really? Like where?
No, you fall for it.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Right here.
Uh-huh.
I
Get a little
just-
closer.
I just lick a chocolate chip and stick it on there. Check this out. But also, what do you... who are you telling this to? What's
I mean,
going on?
clearly she's not that bright.
Well,
Just
no,
lure
she
it.
has a podcast, so she's kind of
Oh.
like biting off that Call Her Daddy,
Sure.
where she like shares all her sex
One
stories
of the-
and
one of the
stuff now.
Alexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Just had a comment. I just turned on the radio and you were talking about, like,
Come on, you can do
You
it.
get-
like Like, have you heard of like the Who's Who, like with school and stuff? Like my parents, like they basically scammed my parents into like thinking like your kids are smart by signing up for the Who's Who.
Buddy, listen, let me explain to everybody what this is. Do you know what that is, Galvin?
I don't.
Who's Who. So when you graduate high school, they send you a thing. Congratulations, you've been selected to be in the Who's Who of graduates for 1989.
Okay.
So, and you'll be featured in this book that goes out of the country among the elite students that graduate, but you have to pay to get your photo in there and all that stuff. My girlfriend in high school, sir, was an honor student, and she was so impressed. Her mother was going to do it. And then I came in there and I go, I got the same thing in the mail. I got the same thing. I just shattered her dreams. Shattered it. Yep. Who's Who? Huge scam.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Great show, guys. I really appreciate you guys and love listening to you every morning.
Thank you, bud.
I heard buddy. I heard you mention earlier Stan and Haney. I grew up in Naples and grew up with those guys. Haney had a terrible stroke. So they had to retire. He had a hell of a time doing the show because of the stroke and his speech and impairments with that.
That's
but
terrible.
They're just great guys. And listen, for you, when you guys mentioned their names this morning, it made my ears perked up because, like I said, I grew up with those guys.
Yeah.
In fact, it was Joe and Stan before it was Stan and Haney. So
we were on in afternoons here, and there was a talk about them putting us on in Fort Myers at the time. So we used to jokingly go after Stan and Haney like they were our number one enemies, but we don't have any bad feelings towards them or anything. So sorry to hear about the stroke, and we wish those guys the best.
Well, I tell you what, they gave me years and years of smiles on my face, and God bless them, and God bless you guys. You guys are great. Appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for listening.
Why do I feel like because that guy's listening to us, one of us doesn't have a stroke now?
Well, I was like, I need to know who we like better.
Stan or Haney?
No, or us.
Oh, or us. Yeah.
I mean,
us.
I need to know.
Sounds like
I mean, he's here now.
It sounded like Stan and Haney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he called us to tell us he liked Stan and Haney.
Stan and Haney to him are Peebo to you, I think is what it is.
Okay, I get that.
That's their Peebo.
A screenwriter filed a lawsuit claiming that John Wick was stolen from him.
Oh, no.
As a whole franchise and stuff, you steal it from him. He says his original story started off with the hero having his dog killed.
John Wick's.
John Wick.
That's it.
Yeah. He wants $10 million.
Oh, you should get that for sure. I have not watched any of the John Wick movies.
You're missing out.
That's what everybody tells me.
Same thing.
I just gotta get
You've
around
seen
to
him
it.
one. You've seen them all.
Carmen.
He kills a bunch.
Guys are talking. I'm telling you right now, you want to watch them.
Yeah, I have seen like 5 minutes of one and going, oh, this looks good, and never went back to watch it again.
It's great. He has all kind of different guns. He has suits that have like armor built in, but it's not like armor. It's like actual suits and stuff. Yeah. And there's a whole thing with the coin and the place, and you can only kill in certain areas, and
there's
hits
like
are taken out.
Three or four of them. All right. There's
there's like 5 of them.
Oh, 5 of them. Yeah.
Because there's I think 4. I think they're making another one, and then there's a spinoff of other John Wick stuff.
Right.
Yeah. But like just the first one alone, you should watch the first one. It's great.
Is it as good as the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Ultimatum and all those movies? Because I imagine they're somewhat similar.
Different though. That's more like realistic spy, super spy, MK Ultra stuff, whatever. Right. Where this is just crazy shoot 'em up.
He's a hitman. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's the best. And he's the boogeyman. And he is retired. He's out of the business. He wants to be out of the business. Married. All this stuff. Whatever. His wife dies.
Oh, spoiler.
Yes. Oh yeah. I guess I shouldn't say. Well, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
You know it from the beginning. You know it from the beginning.
Even I knew that.
And obviously, you know about the dog.
So that's the big motivator. Is his wife died?
Well, the dog.
Oh,
the dog.
Oh,
because he gets his dog.
Shows up like 3 days after his wife dies. It's a delivery from his wife.
Oh, more spoilers. All right, I'm gonna watch this weekend.
The wife is alive?
Huh?
The wife is alive?
No. She knew she was dying.
Oh.
She had an illness and stuff and everything. So here's something for you to love.
She like pre-ordered it.
And then
No.
Kill the
well,
dog.
the dog the guy that kills it up.
Well, I don't want to. I was trying to watch it.
But you know that. I thought you already know.
No,
That's literally the first 5 minutes of the movie.
I've watched no minutes
All
of the
right,
movie.
well, watch it.
Okay.
It's great.
Everybody says that.
What
so
kind of
it's-
dog is it?
What is it? Like a little beagle,
Beagle.
I think? Yeah.
Oh.
Don't give it away.
A little beagle puppy.
I need to watch John Wick and Mad Men. Those are the two things I need to watch.
Yes, you do.
Mad Men was good.
I fully support both of those.
All right.
Yeah.
And I will watch The Wire.
Wire's great.
Yeah. Wire's really good, man. And you're going to see so many people. You're like, oh, that guy's in that. That guy's in that. That guy's in
Yeah,
that.
a lot of those guys, that was their first kind of big role.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I can't watch anymore? Sopranos.
I haven't watched a lot of Sopranos lately.
Have you?
Yeah, because when we had Vito on and
Yeah.
Steve Shrippa, it kind of got me back. But I go on YouTube and I watch just like really good scenes. I'll watch like
Yeah.
a 10-minute clip of a great scene.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the whole episodes.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just put it on last night and I went,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
it is kind of over the top.
Yeah.
But like I'll watch, there'll be like YouTube videos. It'll be like a compilation of like the top 10 kills, or and I'll watch
I like
those.
that.
It's funny you did that, and it's the over the top stuff. Whatever. I saw a clip of paparazzi around what's his name? That was Tony Soprano.
Gandolfini.
Yeah,
I
James
saw that,
Gandolfini. You're not Tony Soprano.
Right.
You're just a fat dude. That's like relax.
Yeah.
Like I love people like that think in their head they're their character and stuff. Geesh, and just knocked out. You're not Tony Soprano. Netflix is developing a legal drama based on the 1979 Al Pacino movie and Justice for All.
Yeah, but now why? We already know what that movie was about, and now unless you're doing it like they did it with The Offer, about how they made it and all that, because who are you going to get to play Pacino's role?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or John, what was his name? Caviezel? No,
No,
Caviezel's
no.
Jesus.
Yeah,
The guy who died.
Fredo.
Yeah.
Just call him Fredo. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's a legal drama based on and Justice for All.
Yeah, I like it.
Here is a hot take, and when I say hot take, I mean garbage.
Oh.
William Reed from Jesus and Mary Chain says he thinks Eddie Van Halen was, quote, one of the worst guitar players in the world.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
He might be right.
hot
I think
take.
He's right. I think he's right.
Yeah. Because, all those
Yeah.
Jesus and Mary Chain hits where they have
We should
great
definitely
guitar.
debate that.
Has anyone seen the Jesus and Mary Chain live?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
They were on Lollapalooza.
How was the
Yes.
guitar solo?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
No,
I think
forgettable.
Michael Jordan, not very good at basketball.
No. Yeah. I
Not
think
at
Tom
all.
Brady, one of the worst quarterbacks
Yeah.
of all time.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Terrible. Michael Buffer, not a good announcer.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Peebo, not that famous.
And then finally in news, I know how you guys love the lists. Do they make you mad? Do they get it right? Ultimate Classic Rock ranked the top 100 rock albums of the 80s.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So of all the 80s, the rock albums, I have the top 20 here. So they did the top 100. I have the top 20. All the 80s. Think of all the rock bands and stuff. What would you put top albums?
I mean, I
of all
got it.
time?
I got it already.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, let's take a break and we'll come back and do it.
All
and then we also got the bone bonus coming up here within the next 3 minutes. So it's 7:57 right now. The bone bonus will happen at 8:00. And then we'll play some commercials and we will get back into this list. And we got a brand new open letter. Then Kevin Smith is going to join us on the show. Jesus, we got a lot going on. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
By the way, I've had a couple people chime in about your new pet fish idea.
So have I. What are you getting?
Dylan, our engineer, he thinks having a giant bowl of water by the board is a great idea.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
Right.
you've got.
I didn't necessarily mean I was going to put it like right by the equipment.
Yeah, he thinks that water by the very expensive equipment is a great
Understood.
idea.
Understood.
We should hang it from a string above the board and play knife throw.
Yeah. That'd be fun. So you've got Dylan's endorsement for sure.
All right. That's good to know.
Water, equipment, great idea.
It's been a great combination in the past.
Yes.
All right. Fish are out.
Fisher, furniture fisher, or fish fisher?
Both?
Why don't you just put Fisher in here? Just put him in a bowl.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know, man. I started feeling bad about calling Fisher Furniture when he responded to it.
Yeah.
You should.
I should, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got to tell you, I think him responding to it makes him furniture.
He said he's furniture.
Yeah.
He agreed with you.
Yeah.
He said, to Mike's point, these are who I think are legends in the market.
And then I will say in the hallway, he did stop me and said, "What about something in between
There is
legend
we
and
already
furniture?"
said.
Like an
And-
ottoman?
Listen, that's what I said, and not an ottoman. No. He just said, "What if can't there be something in between the two?"
No.
If there is, he is not it.
Oh, not even the in between.
No, he's furniture.
Oh man.
But the in between, I think
Listen,
I can't remember.
he's right. There's got to be a difference between legend and furniture.
I thought you just said you felt bad for calling him furniture.
Right, and now
I'm
you're
making a
doubling
joke.
down.
Well, because if there's like I what would you call, I wouldn't call myself a legend, but I wouldn't call me furniture. So he's right. There's got to be something in
Right.
the middle.
Well, we can't create something in the middle just for you.
No. I'll
So
be,
you-
I'll
For
say
him and
furniture.
Fisher.
If you're not a legend, then you're furniture too.
It's fine.
Are Rod and Ron legends?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
That's it.
No, but I mean, you have to. If that is a template and that set is Ron and Ron are legends, what have you been told before?
That this show is more successful for a longer amount of time. Yeah, the show is going to rank.
So we're
among
all
those.
legends.
Yes, yeah. Congratulations, Carmen. You did a great job.
But I mean, really, that's like saying, Michael Jordan's a legend. He won this many titles, whatever, and then this guy won this many titles, and it's 3 more. Okay,
Yeah.
well then that guy's a legend too.
Also, at the same time, you say the Ron and Ron, we say Ron and Ron legends. That's Ron and Ron. That's Fast Eddie. That's Billy. That's Fez. That's
Malibu.
Malibu. I mean, that's all the people that really made that show successful. So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like Carmen said, we're all legends.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Except for Fisher.
That's why when I die and Peebo Bryson dies, I'm going to get a bigger write up because all the kids
So,
grew up listening.
You think
we
the,
should take the day off.
the headline says legend dies?
Ooh, legendary
No.
radio show.
No, I guarantee it says Shock Jock.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. Nobody calls me a shock
It
jock.
shows the VU meters.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Nobody calls me a shock jock.
Media does.
They don't.
I think
I don't
so.
really get that.
What is it, Gio? TV people look down on us?
Oh,
That's definitely true.
I still stand by that.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I don't feel. I feel like GV people are jealous of us because
They're-
they can't. They have no choice on what to say.
They're jealous of what we get to do, but they're not. They think they're better than us
They can
because
think that
they
they're
all
better.
have journalism degrees and they think they're better than us.
right
For sure.
but they're not.
I mean, we can think. Well, obviously, we don't want to think that they're better, but they look down at radio
From where though?
from TV.
No, I know, but from where are they looking down? From their Toyota Corollas?
Oh, we're goofy, silly, not
Hey.
real media.
Oh,
Don't make
yeah.
fun of Gio.
It's not justified. It's not justified.
Yeah,
We're
Right.
not saying that it's
That's
justified.
why I'm saying I don't care. They
Yeah,
can
it's
look
I don't
down.
care
delusional,
either.
whatever. But because I think it's because you see them. They get recognized more because you see them.
But I
that's
think
not
that
true
they,
anymore.
Yeah, and I think they harbor the feeling that they secretly feel like they're less important, but bother them.
They feel. I think the fact that they have they were educated in media, they
Yeah,
feel like they're better. They had to
they're
go to
legitimate.
journalism school.
They're legitimate.
They're real. We're
Yeah.
just kind of
Fart jokes.
fart jokes and cattle prods.
So what is the ultimate sign of success? Like who's more successful?
Money.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then they could all suck it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
like
they
I
get
said,
all-
not justified.
they could all shut their talking heads.
Yeah, that's perception.
Who do you think makes the most money in TV?
Mark.
News.
Yeah, I would
Mark
think
Wilson,
Mark,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has, I would say, the most longevity
Who's his who's the co-anchor for the morning? Is it?
in the morning.
Yeah, it's Mark and who else?
No, Mark's in the afternoon.
Oh, he's in the
Yeah,
afternoon?
evenings.
Oh, I'm trying to watch
Yeah.
this.
No, in the morning is Russell Rhodes and Jen Epstein.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're probably up there too.
I don't think so.
You think afternoon makes more than morning
Yeah,
in TV?
in news. Yeah.
I assume they're kind
Oh,
of.
by the way, I could be way wrong. I have no idea. I just assumed that.
I'm guessing they're in the same ballpark as each other.
Yeah, I would say that, but I would say Mark Wilson probably makes a big leap forward than the next guy.
You think he's the top guy no matter what over there?
That's what I think. And again, I'm talking out of my ass 100%.
And he's the man.
That sounds right and makes more sense. Like in radio, mornings make the most, whatever. I would say in news it's the, because dinner time, 5 o'clock news. Yeah, evening news. They make the most.
That's what I think. If any of you guys want to hit me up on the down low, on a text or whatever, and tell me whether I'm crazy or right on, I'd love to know. But that's how my feeling is. That Mark Wilson's making the most money.
In the town? The whole city?
In the whole city.
Yeah.
Who else would be close?
Well, what's his face? Just quit. Just retired. Keith Kate?
Oh, no.
What?
That old furniture.
Well, he's got the same gig that Mark had for like 20 years.
Yeah, but he was always a woman's co-host. You know what I mean? He was always there was always a stronger woman in there than he was.
I imagine him being in the same position. That's what pushes the salaries up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree.
Like if Mark Wilson's making X amount of dollars, I'm sure those guys are making the same ballpark.
Like I don't
know what any of them make,
Mark
by the way.
Wilson. I think Keith Kate made $180,000, and Mark Wilson makes $600,000.
So
that's difference.
That's the difference.
Google says there's no public disclosure of his net worth, Mark Wilson, and it says someone of his tenure his salary would range anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000, depending on his contract. But again, that is a Google guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then also you got to figure that he's been there 100 years. His legacy there.
Furniture.
Not furniture. Legend.
It's just because he's got a band. That's what makes him legendary.
No, he's your last of your straight white anchors.
No, I think his dad was more legendary than him.
Sure, but I mean he's carrying on the legacy.
Yeah, so he's a grifter. He's riding on his dad's coattails. Yeah.
Nepo baby.
Yeah, exactly. If not for dad, you wouldn't even be here.
Listen, when they got rid of dad, they didn't get rid of him.
Yeah,
they gave him a promotion.
And you're not even the most successful brother in the family. You're not even close.
Also, not the most famous Mark Wilson in Tampa.
What do you mean?
So there's a Mark Wilson, Florida Chamber of Commerce CEO, and it says his growth from 4.7 million to nearly 22 million for the organization.
Wow.
So he's up there. And then there's Mark Wilson, local real estate agent.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Who else?
Patrick's the star of the family.
Who else bringing in money on TV news?
I don't know. I don't even watch. I couldn't name. I know the Fox 13 people for the most part. I can't name anybody else. Is Gail Siren still around?
Somebody just texted me and said, "No effing way, Mark Wilson makes $600,000 a year."
I know. I've got a couple texts out to find out.
I could be way wrong on that. I maybe 400,000.
I don't even know.
Google said 1 to 3.
Yeah, but I think probably more. Not that I know better than Google. I just think you add in some of those factors.
This says the typical pay range for lead news anchors at top market stations in Tampa generally fall between 85 to 150 per year.
Oof.
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 What?
To be on TV?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're only working,
By the way, Mark Wilson now in his 28th year at Fox 13.
Killing it.
Legend. Not for sure.
Legend.
But we said longevity does not necessarily make you a legend.
No, but I still stand that he's legendary.
And
That's my opinion.
What's his most memorable thing?
He's a reliable, trustworthy news anchor, which is what you look for when you want your news guy.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like the Walter Cronkites of the world.
Yeah, but
look, he's one of the last guys that you go to as looking out specific news guys.
All right.
I believe the rest of them are just run-of-the-mill talking heads.
So
not all of them. I'm not insulting everybody. I can't think of. We're trying to think of people in his realm, and we can't.
I just don't watch the local news anymore. Would you say Charlie Belcher's a legend?
Yes, a Tampa Bay legend.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay,
Charlie Belcher would one day get a star on that Walk of Fame.
I would say that. Yeah.
Yes, Charlie not only does his job, but he knits his place in pop culture and society.
The times I've been around Charlie when he's out and about, like the amount of times he gets recognized, it's nonstop.
Charlie is a 3-time Emmy Award-winning feature reporter.
Oh, legend.
Emmys.
How many Emmys does Fisher have? 0.
It's true.
Oh my God.
Always bring it back to Fisher.
Why do you got to bring it back to him?
I love Fisher. He's the best.
It doesn't sound like it.
He's the best piece of furniture we got.
Oh, man.
Slater.
Who? What?
Fisher replaced Slater as the best piece of furniture.
Oh, man.
Right?
2 great people, though.
Yeah. Nobody's saying anything negative about them. Who
Sounds
doesn't
like
love
it.
Who doesn't love a nice, comfy couch?
Yeah.
I would not call either one of them furniture.
Right.
We have to come up with something between legend and furniture.
All right. Well, we'll work on that.
I think
that's a goal for the future.
I think it would either be. I think Fisher. I think this is where I got it from. Staple.
Staple.
They're
Like a stapler?
no, like they're a staple in the community. Like Fisher is a staple, a staple in the radio community of Tampa.
Nobody wants to be that. What are you all?
Better than furniture.
Yeah, but still, like, hey, what are you? Oh, I'm a staple. Nobody wants to be that.
I think I'd rather be a staple than a ottoman or a couch.
What about a mosquito?
Ooh.
That just sounds annoying.
Just can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having that couch.
Yeah.
That's in between furniture and staple.
Yeah. So it goes legend, mosquito, staple, furniture.
I wouldn't say that goes that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The other way.
It's
But
a
we
little-
but we've decided that we're all legends.
There's too many.
Based on the
It's
success of
legends
the
or
show.
furniture. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no in between. And if you're asking for it, then you're furniture.
These
That's how it
are,
works.
yeah.
Them's the rules.
Yeah.
There's some people who are too new to be either.
Yeah.
Scotty is too new to be either.
Oh, he'll eventually be a
He's
legend.
gonna be a legend.
He's
I don't
gonna-
think so. I think he burns out real fast.
No, he's gonna look back at us and think these clowns.
No.
on the
I
rise.
think he's going to clip onto one of these motivational speaking things or something. He's going to go do that. But his radio career is already ticking down.
I think he winds up being the ShamWow guy.
Oh.
Something like that.
That's-
but he
hey,
makes
legend.
$1 gazillion
That's still
doing
a
it.
great gig. Yeah, ShamWow's legend.
But then,
Wow. Stuff happens.
ShamWow.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
What about icon instead of furniture?
No,
Sorry about that.
Icon's even
Bigger,
higher
yeah,
than
Legend.
Legend. Icon's too high up there.
You think icon's higher than legend? I think
Yeah.
legend icon's just below.
No, Icon.
I mean, icon's just below.
no, Icon is the guy who makes legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the wrong definition of that.
The
sir.
legends
Sorry.
were inspired by the icon.
Right.
Mhm.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
What's up, Mike?
What's up? buddy?
You were talking about earlier. I'm sorry to change the subject, but you were talking about earlier about that girl that was the bride in the Uber.
Yeah.
How I gauge is the amount of followers. So if they have you see a lot of them where they're cheating on. Oh, I went to so and so's house, and my wife's here. You look and they have 50,000 followers or 60,000. You know what I mean? She had a lot of followers because I remember seeing that. So I think it's fake.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that she.
I don't know, and I'm usually seeing these things third hand reposted. I have no idea who the original poster was or how to find it, nor do I care enough to go look for it. But
Who goes in the wedding day? Who goes in an Uber?
I was going
You know what I mean?
and let me tell
I
you,
mean,
two,
come on.
let me
I
tell
mean-
you two things. Let me tell you two things. One, I drove myself to my wedding, and the other thing is that we have a video that went kind of viral the other day. It has 380,000 views, and with those 380,000 views came over 100 new followers. So a good viral video will get you new followers. So if somebody has 60,000 followers all of a sudden, it doesn't mean that came before the event.
By the way, I'm looking at this and it says, as far as hierarchy of fame, legend is the top.
Really?
It says legend, the highest, most enduring tier of greatness. Icon, a highly famous and influential symbol of their time.
Well, we apologize,
But a tier
sir.
below legend, and then star, highly popular and successful right now, but yet to cement long-term cultural impact. So you go
Where does
legend,
furniture land?
legend's the highest, icon, star, furniture.
When do you
is
think Icon would be up there?
I would think, but I guess not. Legend.
There's only a few icons in this world.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about it, like if you're like, dude, that guy's legendary. You know
There's
what I
only
mean?
a few legend. There's
yeah.
a lot of icons.
Icon, there's that's big. That's a big thing. Icon is a big thing, but yeah, legend. I think actually that.
All right,
makes
let me
sense.
give you the name and you tell me what they are.
Okay.
Jack Nicholson.
Legend.
Yeah, but Meryl Streep.
Legend.
Cher.
Icon.
Madonna.
Ooh.
Madonna,
Icon.
I would say icon.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Fisher.
Furniture.
Okay, just check.
Star.
Of.
Well, if it goes from furniture to star.
No, I threw in furniture. I threw it in there.
I know, but I'm saying.
ChatGPT does not mention any of us for radio legends.
Mm.
It says Jack Harris.
In Tampa.
Yes.
Okay.
Bob Lassiter.
I agree so far. Go ahead.
Ted Webb.
Okay.
That has it for legend. It also has Scott Shannon.
Yeah.
Mason Dixon.
Okay.
Ron and Ron.
Yep.
Gene Deckerhoff. Dave Wills.
Who the hell is that?
The longtime voice of the Rays.
Dave Wills?
Yeah, it's got him and Deckerhoff. Actually has them as sports radio legends.
I would
they're
definitely take Decker off.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who that other guy is.
He was with the Rays for forever. He passed away recently.
Oh, rest
Yeah.
in peace.
Yeah. So that's what it's got.
All right. Well, I agree with that. I'll agree with that.
No Fisher, no Mike Calta, no Carmen.
Well, some is too early to add. You don't start calling them legends or icons until it's too early. Like
until their career's over.
I would add some people who are still working to that list.
It does mention you about modern Tampa radio history.
Modern?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It says it's hard to have a conversation without mentioning Mike Calta.
Well, thank you.
Whether someone considers him a legend yet depends on their definition, but after more than 2 decades as one of the market's dominant morning personalities,
he is very close to furniture.
He's firmly in the conversation when discussing Tampa Bay radio history. Firmly. You're very firm. All right. So there you go. You're in the running, but not quite yet.
All right, we got time. Let's work on it.
Show's not over.
Yeah.
Show's not over.
So do you want to get into this?
Yes.
I have the Ultimate Classic Rock. They rank the top 100 rock albums of the 80s. So they're saying these are the best of the 80s. 80s are done. These are the top ones. I have the top 20. When you think 80s rock, by the way, it also, it goes from rock, like softer rock, to metal, anywhere in between, hard rock, any of that stuff, whatever. So if you're thinking 80s rock, what are you thinking?
The greatest 80s rock album of all time is Slippery When Wet.
Slippery When Wet, Bon Jovi. Not in the top 20.
Oh, my God.
1984.
1984 by Van Halen. Not in the top 20.
Oh.
Hysteria, Def Leppard.
Hysteria by Def Leppard is not in the top 20, but there is a Def Leppard album in the top 20.
Hysteria was the one with Pour Some Sugar on Me?
I think so.
Yeah.
They have at number 15, Pyromania from 1983.
Yeah, great. All right.
You can even give me an artist if you want to, or a band, whatever.
I mean, are we talking about like Madonna or?
No, these are more rock. Yeah, because there's some that are kind of rock, whatever. But there's some that are a lot of that are definitely rock, and hard rock and metal. And
Appetite for Destruction.
Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses, 1987 comes in at number 3.
Number 3. What's
Comes in at
better
number
than
3.
that?
Nailed it.
The Police.
The Police. Synchronicity, 1983, comes in at number 11.
All right. What 80s?
80s rock.
I'm sure U2's in there somewhere.
U2 is in there.
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree, 1987, comes in at number 7.
All right.
Springsteen.
Springsteen, Born in the USA, 1984, comes in at number 6.
The Cure in there?
The Cure are in there. And they're high.
Really?
Number 2, Disintegration, 1989.
Okay.
The Cure, number 2. This is according to Ultimate Classic Rock.
We still haven't got number 1 yet.
Have not got number 1. And there's a bunch of other ones in here as well that you definitely every one of these bands and all of these albums. But yeah, you definitely know all.
Carmen, you should know some of these.
Yeah. I know them all. I just want you guys to get on.
By
I want
the
to give
way-
you a chance.
By the way, Bruce Springsteen, I said born in the USA, number 6, 1984. Also, 1982, Nebraska comes in at number 13. So Bruce in there twice.
All right.
You got The Cure came in at number 2. That's the highest you've done so far. You got number 3, Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses, 1987. Number 1, who do you think? Number one
Worldwide.
in the world. Top rock album of the 80s.
Oh, man.
You can think of other ones too. I
Does
mean,
Boston fall on the list?
Boston not on the list.
Foreigner.
Foreigner not on the list.
Asia.
No.
Trying to think of all the bands from my era.
Think of probably the biggest metal band in the world that came out in the 80s.
Quiet Riot.
Biggest metal band in the world came out in the 80s.
White Snake.
Huge album. Metal.
Black Sabbath.
Metal.
Oh, Metallica.
Number 10, Master of Puppets. Metallica.
Yeah.
You did say Van Halen, 1984. Van Halen, Fair Warning, 1981. Came out in 1981. Fair Warning comes in at number 12.
Did we say AC/DC?
You did not say AC/DC. Number 1.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Back in Black. AC/DC, 1980.
I win. Suck it, losers. Hell yeah.
Can
Judas
I tell
Priest.
you?
It's over, Joe. You got it.
Got number 1.
Wow.
Oh, we can go through them, though.
The idea that they lost their lead singer,
Oh, yeah.
came back with a new lead singer, and came back with a new lead singer called Back in Black
Yeah.
is so ballsy, and it's such a great move. And how the singers sound the same, but we're so different,
Yeah.
or they sound similar, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like if you listen, because I don't think you listen to a lot of Bon Scott AC/DC,
No.
but if you listen to Bon Scott, like you definitely hear the difference. But if you're
different. Yeah, I can hear the
a
difference.
casual listener, you'd be like, oh, it's AC/DC.
Bon Scott seems to me like a dirty drunk,
Yeah.
and Brian Johnson seems like a cool guy, with that hat and that
Bon
walk
Scott-
that he does.
Seemed like he was crazy.
Yeah.
And just they got him in the band. You know what I mean? Like he
Yes.
seems like he was, it was either that or he was going to a knife fight.
They got him off the junk
Yeah.
to stand up there.
Yeah.
And the fact that Brian Johnson could sing some of those songs and sing it with the same kind of
Intensity,
enthusiasm
yeah.
and intensity. Yeah, it's just that is to me. I forget when we talk about replacing lead singers, we talk about Van Halen all the time, but that replacement of Brian Johnson is, I think, the best move in the history of rock and roll.
The fact that you have a singer that has to get into a stance
Yeah.
to sing is,
He's gonna explode from his feet up.
yeah. But I mean, you have Iron Maiden too. Iron Maiden with
Yeah.
Bruce Dickinson. That was huge because they were famous and they were popular, and then they had switch singers and stuff. Some of the other people on the list. This is according to Classic Rock, UltimateClassicRock.com. Top 20 greatest albums, rock albums of the 80s. Coming in number 20, they have Eliminator, ZZ Top.
Okay.
Blizzard of Oz, Ozzy Osbourne. Closer, Joy Division.
Yep.
Rebel Yell, Billy Idol. Genesis, Abacab,
All right.
1981. Pyromania, we said Def Leppard's. Pretenders comes in at number 14.
Pretenders stink.
Oh, come on now.
stink.
How dare you? Nebraska, Bruce Springsteen, Fair Warning, Van Halen, Synchronicity, The Police, Master of Puppets, Metallica. Now we're into the top 10. That was number 10. Full Moon Fever, Tom Petty, comes in at number 9. Remain in the Light by Talking Heads comes in at number 8. We said Joshua Tree by U2. Springsteen was number 6, Born in the USA. Number 5, Peter Gabriel. So,
Sledgehammer.
yeah. Number 4, Graceland, Paul Simon.
Huge
Comes in
album.
number 4, yeah. Number 3, Appetite for Destruction. Number 2, Disintegration, The Cure. Number 1, Back in Black, AC/DC from 1980.
Do you know who he went to Graceland with?
Who,
Paul Simon?
Edie Brickell.
Lorne Michaels.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're very good friends.
Yeah, I did not know. He said they live in a building together. They don't live together, but they live in the same building.
Yeah, I think because that was in the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they work out together every morning.
And he said that made him a lot closer
Yeah.
because they took the car trip and did that, and yeah, I went to Graceland, yeah.
That's a pretty good documentary. I have that book, and the book is just too long.
I got to be honest with you. The documentary was a little.
I thought the
longish.
documentary was good.
It was decent. The Martin Short one isn't that great.
No, that's too sad.
And I love Martin Short.
I know, but it's too sad. It's not, that's what it's focusing on, the sad stuff.
Right, yeah. You want funny, happy Martin Short. You don't want sad, daughter died Martin Short. Well, there you go. According to Ultimate Classic Rock, the top rock album of the 1980s, Back in Black, AC/DC.
All right. I'm not arguing with that.
Had some hits on there.
Yeah. If you come out and see Pitbull Toddler, you will see some AC/DC.
Yes.
What do we got coming up next?
I don't know. I was talking about that
July
the other day.
25th, we're playing at the Bradenton Marauders game.
Okay.
That is happening in Bradenton after the game. I don't know any of the details.
Yeah, I think Johnny B is singing the national anthem there.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool. Well, then he'll be out there and he can jam with us.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Yeah, no, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, one of the guys that is out there reached out to me and was telling me about it.
That's cool.
By the way, just some of the hits off of Back in Black. Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
Shoot to Thrill. Back in Black. You Shook Me All Night Long. Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. And then they have, Shake a Leg, Have a Drink on Me, Give the Dog a Bone. I mean, a lot of popular songs.
That's all on the same album?
That's all on the same album.
Was for those about to rock, was that the 80s as well?
No, that was different. Yeah, but that was different.
Yeah, but that was a different album.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, listen to me. Carmen, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
You got off the
listening.
quiet. I want to make sure we didn't lose you. We got to take a break, and then when we come back, Alvin's got a brand new open letter. I forgot it was Wednesday.
I do.
We'll take a break, and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Oh, man. He's coming to town. Oh, you stressing out?
Anytime somebody is calling from L.A.,
right. He's calling from L.A.?
Yes, he's in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would he want to do this?
I know. I even said it to him. I said, hey, let's wait till you're on the East Coast. He's like, no, I really want to promote the shows coming up. So
he's got Friday, June 26th is the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back 25th anniversary screening. And then Saturday, the 27th is Dogma. Both are going to be at the Sunray Cinema in Tampa, which I think Kevin Smith is really going to appreciate. That is a pretty good movie theater for things like this. And he'll be doing Q&A and the whole deal. And they'll be doing talkies featuring Kevin Smith, which will have long-running live commentary during the movies.
Yeah, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they stop the movie down throughout the movie and talk about what's happening.
That's pretty cool.
At the moment, which is kind of cool.
I have two things to talk to Kevin Smith about also. One is my heart procedure, which I feel like we will bond over, and a recent video clip that I came across of him and Bert talking about us on their show.
Yeah.
Right now, though, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has a brand new open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to people that can't say, I don't know. Dear people that can't say, I don't know. Seriously, when did those three words become the equivalent of admitting that you're a fugitive on the run from the FBI because you're the infamous grandma murderer? Everybody's got an answer now. Everybody's an expert. Everybody's a scholar. Everybody's a combination of Einstein and Google with a slightly worse haircut. You ask someone a simple question. Hey, why are the price of eggs so high? And suddenly this guy's giving you a TED Talk. Well, if you look at the global supply chain, the monetary policy of the central banks, and the migration pattern of waterfowl, hey, guy, I asked you a question in passing while we're standing in the cereal aisle. I didn't need you to testify before Congress. Nobody knows anything anymore, but everybody's positive about everything. That's the amazing part. The less you know, the more confident you get. The guy who's actually an expert, he says things like, well, it's complicated. The guy who failed high school biology, he's like, well, according to my research. Oh, you've done the research? The research they've done is watching a 6-minute video on YouTube by a guy who's sitting in a pickup truck wearing sunglasses that make him look like he just mugged Elton John. We live in a world where people can't admit that they don't know directions. You ask someone how to get somewhere, they don't know, but instead of saying, I don't know, they send you on a journey that would make Lewis and Clark start crying. Go down 3 lights, take a left at the old KFC. Of course, there's no KFC, and now I'm in a cornfield looking for a landmark that was closed when people were still buying Beanie Babies. And social media has turned every human into a 24-hour news network. Everybody's reporting. Nobody is checking facts. The internet has created an entire generation of people who think reading a headline counts as getting a degree. They see one post and suddenly they're explaining foreign policy like they're the Secretary of State. They couldn't find Ukraine on a map if it was drawn on their forehead, but now they're briefing the rest of us on it. And the best part is, they never back down, ever. You could show them the evidence. You could show them documents. You could show them a video. You could bring in 3 Nobel Prize winners, 2 scientists, and the guy who invented the thing they're talking about. And they'd still say, yeah, but nothing. You're losing an argument to reality. Look, there's nothing wrong with not knowing something. In fact, that's how you learn stuff. Entire history of human progress started with some guy saying, you know what? I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's science. But people today would rather drive off a cliff than admit they're mistaken. They treat the being wrong like it's a communicable disease. So here's my proposal. Let's bring back I don't know. Let's celebrate it, put it on t-shirts, print it on money. Because if people don't start admitting they don't know things, we're going to end up living in a world where everybody's an expert, nobody's right, and the loudest guy in the room is somehow considered a genius. And believe me, if volume were intelligence, Leslie Jones would have a PhD. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to people that can't say, I don't know.
I'm a proud I don't know, sir.
I'm a big I don't know guy. I mean, I'll argue a fact. I'll argue for sure. Listen, Carmen, I'll argue because if I think that I know, whatever, but there's a lot of times, how do you think? I go, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. I say I don't know so much that I say it as one word.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't. I guess it would depend on what we're talking about, but if it's directions, I know.
I remember when I had just got down here, and I am terrible with directions.
You were terrible with directions.
And for some reason, a guy asked me how to get to International Mall, and I sent him to the University Mall. Somewhat in that area, by the way. Yeah.
What a dick.
Not on
your
purpose.
fault. Not your fault.
Not
but
on
yeah,
purpose.
yeah,
I really didn't know it, and I was like, I think you have to take like Fowler or Fletcher or something and go down.
Imagine he's expecting to pull up to the International Mall, and he pulls up to the University Mall.
To the Million Man Mall.
Whoops the daisies.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at, like, if I've been there one time, I can get back there. You know, if I pick up one of my daughter's friends from school, I can drop her off there the next day or whatever. A week later, I'll remember how to get there.
Yeah, I'm not too bad at that.
See the area. Yeah, but the minute I ask somebody for directions, they tell me to go north. Head west somewhere. Yeah. That's when you lose me. I have no idea what any of that means.
Right or left.
Yeah.
Just tell me where it's by.
Yeah.
And I'll figure it out. If you can tell me where it's by.
I hate when I'm talking to Amanda and I go, well, where are you right now? And she goes, I'm not really sure. I go, well, what do you see? Look out the goddamn window and tell me. That frustrates me so bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
My wife will do that. She goes, it's by the something. And I go, I don't know where that is. And she goes, it's over by the thing, and starts explaining where the other thing is and stuff. And I go, if I don't know where that is, I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
How am I going to know the other one?
Yeah. It's very confusing. Yeah, but I like I said, I get it, Carmen, where you give the oof. I'll argue when I think I'm right, but there's a lot of times where a question will come up and I just go, I don't know.
Just not on the show.
Yeah.
Is Spencer Pratt going to be the new mayor of Los Angeles?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I don't think he did great in the primary, but I guess he can still.
He was only
keep running.
like 2% behind the other one.
Yeah.
Bass?
She's the incumbent, I guess.
Right.
And
She had like 32%. And he had like 30.
Tough to beat the incumbent.
Yeah. Yeah. Not when she's responsible for your neighborhood burning down.
Right.
It should be. I mean, I don't know what skills he possesses, but she clearly isn't the right one. I don't know how that's going to play out.
I think that people like Chelsea Handler saying bad stuff about Spencer Pratt makes him more likable to people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, if she doesn't like him, he must be good.
Well, yeah, it's her.
Because she's like, he's a straight white male with no political experience. Haven't we learned?
She is vile.
She got 170,000 votes. He got 150,000.
So that's not.
Yeah. If this other chick had dropped out, they would have made up the difference.
And maybe she will and endorse him. Also, depending on who jumps on his side and starts pushing money into his campaign. And
yeah. So I wonder now if he can still get on the ballot, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Is it over now, or is he?
Because he lost the primary, so he's not going to be. I wonder if he has to just run as an independent at this point.
Oh, that's it. Just switch parties.
Yeah, like you won't be. I don't know. Sometimes they won't put you on the ballot once you lose the primary.
Unless you have the financial backing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I read some article the other day that said some financial backers were like, going to give him a push.
It's like a NASCAR. You can qualify or you can buy your way in.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what they do. What show is he on, Carmen?
The Hills.
I never saw that show. That
It
was
was the
real
one-
or that was scripted?
It was all scripted.
It was scripted, but it was supposed to be real. It was
Right.
like a reality show, but it was totally.
It
Remember,
was the spinoff from Laguna Beach. It was all the people from Laguna Beach that then went to LA to
that had that Aubrey Day, the one that you really liked.
Oh, yeah, I did like her.
Danity Kane. That was making the band.
Oh, no, not Aubrey Day. What is her name? The one with the kind of weird eyes.
Aubrey Day was the one that was on Dancing with Stars, wasn't it?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, she had the big.
She was on the
Sampak
P.
blue
Diddy
eyes.
show.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different name.
LC.
No. Adrena.
Adrena Partridge.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of.
It's funny because I thought as soon as you said Audrey Day, I thought of her too. The one with the big eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrena Partridge. That was it.
Yeah, she was on the Hills, and then Carmen's right. The other one was on the Making the Band thing and was in Danity Kane, and maybe the most shocking face change.
What
in the
from
world.
plastic surgery?
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
insane. Because she was, if you remember her, she was cute. She was on the show and she was a cute girl and stuff. And then she turned into a total Puma and 50-year-old weird.
But that was also because Diddy kept making her do it.
Sure. Yeah.
Basically
totally could've
saying
been.
like she wasn't going to make it. She was ugly. She needed to change this and that. Like
she was ugly.
well, he was like really hard on her
Right.
specifically. And a lot of it had to do with her look,
So Spencer Pratt can still run in November. It says that if no candidate wins 50% of the vote, then it goes to a runoff in November. So the top two people, he's within the top two, is her and him. So now they'll run off in November.
That was awfully close.
Yeah. So if she had gotten 50% or more, it's done deal. It's over.
Oh,
Not even
wow.
close though.
But since they're both in the 30s, they run off in November. So he's still in.
Okay, good for him.
He's got plenty of time to keep getting money and support and all that stuff.
All right, Spencer.
Do I think he would make a good mayor? Probably not. Is he
I don't
better-
know. I mean, why wouldn't he?
I mean, based on your theory, like no political experience at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, he's definitely a guy who has connections and a guy who. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the guy at all. I just know him from he used to have a really hot wife who used to be hotter.
Still
before
married.
Still
before
married.
she had plastic surgery, she was way hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all I know about him. So who knows, Carmen?
Yeah,
but it
I
does
don't
seem
know.
like he's somebody that definitely cares about L.A. and lives there and knows about it, and
Yeah, because he's from there. He's
Yeah.
not like a transplant like most people. Like he was born and raised there.
By the way,
Right.
he also has a degree in political science from USC.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
he's-
it's funny. We were talking about him the other day. I had saw he was on with what's his name, Bill Maher,
Right.
that I dislike, whatever. But he was talking about this stuff, and he was saying about the Hills. So I guess he actually created the show because he was friends with Brody Jenner and said, "Hey, I want to start filming you guys and do like a reality show and do a thing, whatever." And then wound up selling it to MTV, and then he was involved in it. And he said either they or somebody was like, "Hey, you should." Oh, it was David Foster. He said David Foster said you should be the Simon Cowell of the show. He said you should be that kind of bad guy that everyone, and lean into that. And he goes, and I did, and it became really popular. And he goes, so I was playing a character.
Yeah,
And he goes, but people didn't think I was playing a character. People thought I was a real dick in real life, you know? But so he came across sounding way smarter than you think he is, because you think Spencer Pratt and you think this little rich kid jerk face guy, whatever.
Right.
But it seems like he's a lot more normal and he gets it. He goes, no, I understand that people think I'm that guy, but I'm not that guy.
Well, I mean, if you're a guy who's got a degree in what was it in
Political science, yeah.
Science.
he may be able to take that leap.
Yeah.
We'll find out. All right, we got to take a break because Kevin Smith's going to join us after the top of the hour. He's going to join us via Zoom. You can watch it on YouTube.
He's running about 10 minutes behind.
Oh, so then we're good.
Just talk to him.
We'll take a break and we'll do that when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Gee, I'm not getting it.
No?
There it is.
Okay.
My fault.
We got Kevin, too.
I got operator error on that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Shut up, Carmen.
Nobody's surprised.
I didn't say listen.
Hey,
My mic wasn't even on.
All right.
He saw you.
All right. All right, let's go to the hotline and welcome back to the show our friend Kevin Smith. Let me get this all situated. Technology is... There we go. I see you. There he is. Hold on, let me click in.
Good morning, kids.
What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Oh. Can you hear me okay? I can't hear Kevin.
I can hear Kevin.
I can't
He was
hear
just
Kevin.
talking.
He was,
I
but
heard
now.
him. Now I see his lips moving and I can't hear anything.
I feel like Joe did something over here.
I don't know.
Joe clicked in, and all of a sudden you couldn't hear Kevin anymore.
Should we back out and come back in?
I heard him for a second.
Yeah, I heard him for a second too. All right, I'm gonna back out and come back in. Oh, this is where Gio gets stressed out.
I know. This is like crazy.
Well, I mean, we did have him. I heard him. Hold on.
He looks so confused.
I know. He's like, what's going on?
If it doesn't work for some reason, we'll just have him call in.
I heard Kevin for a second.
I heard him.
Yeah.
Heard him too. In the same boat. Everybody's going to yell at me and trying to
Good
blame
job,
me.
Gio.
Yeah.
No, we'll blame Gio.
Okay, that works.
Off and jump on.
There you go.
We got him. Can you hear us?
There you go. Loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Let me get. Are we live?
We
Or
are
we
live.
Why, hello, kids. You just saw a little backstage and whatnot.
That's
How
all
are
right.
you?
That's
Good morning, everybody.
It happens every once in a while. So let me look behind you. We have a giant Bullwinkle, and then we have, what are most of those? Are they cartoon cells, cartoon drawings?
All Bullwinkle, bro.
All Bullwinkle.
You would have thought that. Get out of here. You would have thought that I created Rocky and Bullwinkle, not James. This has only been going on since January of last year. All this Bullwinkle stuff was my reaction to the fires of last year. It was 2025, January 2025. We got evacuated, and I thought we were going to lose everything we had. And when we left the house, I was like, I grabbed two things when I left because they were like, grab whatever you can and evacuate.
Right.
And first thing I grabbed, the two things I grabbed will tell you the story of me. First thing I grabbed was an urn with my father's ashes in it, which was so stupid because he was already burned. I could have left him there. He was the safest one in the fire.
Jeez.
I also brought my Silent Bob costume with me because I was like, if everything I have is going to burn down, I have to go back to work as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So I fled the fire dressed as Silent Bob. When we found a hotel over in Burbank, like I went in and the guy behind the desk sees me and he goes, "Hey, where's the other guy?" Like, not now, man. There's a fire. He goes, "Oh, you talk." So when we left, I was like, wow, everything we have is going to burn down. And I'm a real pack rat, a hoarder. I've saved everything from childhood and stuff. And finally, as we were leaving and I realized the inevitability of the fire burning the house down, I was like, the things you own end up owning you. Perhaps you held onto all of that into this exact moment in time so it could be fuel for this fire and stuff. Got very zen about that.
Yeah.
Then when I reached a place of enlightenment where I was like, you know what, time to let go of all my things. Then the house didn't burn down and I came home, and you'd have thought I would have continued on that path, but I went a different way.
I went into
more retail therapy and a very specific lane, and it was Rocky and Bullwinkle. So
Wow.
like I remember 2 months after that, so March, my kid comes in this room and it's already looking different because I've already started buying a lot of like Rocky and Bullwinkle toys online, which is not a part of my childhood. I mean, they were, but like this show was on the air in 1959, 1960. I wasn't even born yet, but it became a big, my favorite cartoon, man. So smart, so funny, so cleverly written. And my mother loved it too. My mother was watching Rocky and Bullwinkle, like, because it was on the air around the time she like met my dad and stuff. So when I put Rocky and Bullwinkle poster in my room when I was a kid, about 15, 16, my mom was like, "That's Rocky and Bullwinkle." I was like, "How do you know?" Like, she never mentioned any of my
connected with you on your
never,
stuff.
yeah, she was never like, which one's your favorite super friend, Tiger?
Right.
But Rocky and Bullwinkle, man, she was dialed into. So they had always been in the background of my life. I got a few stuffed animals and a few images, but I went whole hog. So this Bullwinkle right here used to be in the Dudley Do Right Emporium in Los Angeles on Sunset Boulevard, which was the Rocky and Bullwinkle store that Jay Ward, the guy who created, the company that made all these cartoons.
Right.
He opened, and like my mom took me there when I was 16 years old, and I could draw you a direct line like almost 10 years later or less, actually. Well, no, it's 10 years later. We opened Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is basically my version of
that. Yeah.
So Bullwinkle has been a big thing in my life, but for the last 2 years, it has really like filled this room and chased out every image of Jay and Silent Bob or any of my accomplishments.
Really, like just Bullwinkle.
It just looks so good being surrounded by Bullwinkle. I'll be honest with you, Mike. I figured out why I was doing all this in retrospect. Like while it was going on, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm just clearly dealing with the fact that we almost lost everything in the weirdest way by buying more things."
Yeah.
But I realized after my mom passed away in December.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And this room, like I realized, oh, you were building a Faraday cage for the day to keep the day that mom died, which was true. When mom passed away, I like lived in this office for about a month, just writing, and the Bullwinkle on all walls, gave me comfort, kept me from the inevitable dread of like, oh my God, I've lost the first person I've ever loved and stuff, and the first person who ever loved me.
Wow, that's certainly. Now, can you explain to these jerk offs that it's okay to collect things? Because I have stuff that I hoard, and they're constantly bothering me. For some reason, when my son was born, he was little. We got into the Funko Pops, so I bought a bunch of those. And then my son grew up, and he didn't care anymore, and I just kept buying them. And then I built a whole display thing, and these guys make fun of me every day.
No, that's a beautiful thing. Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah.
Think about the complexity of your adult life. And you like to inject a little simplicity, simple goal reaching. Sometimes you got to lay the bar on the ground and step over it and call it an accomplishment. Sometimes it's so hard to get things done in life. Collecting a Funko Pop is an easily achievable mini goal that one set for themselves. You get the latest one, you feel a sense of
so it's going for a walk.
I can go for a walk too. Yeah.
True. One could do both. One could pick up the pop, I guess, but it's you can't, as long as somebody's not spending money that's needed for feeding and clothing family members and whatnot. When people with gambling problems, drug problems, and whatnot. I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying lean into it.
I get you.
But when you are a Funko Pop, it's a lot easier to say that.
Yeah, sure. If you are a Funko Pop, yeah. The other thing I have to take into consideration is now I'm at the age where I always thought my kids will really enjoy this stuff when I retire or whatever. They don't want my garbage. I got so much good garbage, and nobody wants my garbage.
You just have to accept the fact. Like I look around here all the time, and I spend a lot of time like putting things in order. Look, let me turn this shelf right here.
Oh, you got the whole room.
The precision with which everything is. This was the Louvre and stuff. And then periodically I realized like, I'm going to drop dead. Somebody's going to come in with an arm and just push it all.
Wipe it all down. Yeah.
Hefty bags. So I tell my wife and I tell my kid all the time, I'm like, please, like, I know this sounds morbid, but the moment I die, turn on the t-shirt machine and save everything I own. All of it can be eBayed for double of what I paid for it because I touched it and it was mine. And they're like, both of them are like, ew, we don't want to talk about that. I was like, that's the most important thing to talk about. Who's going to pay for all this when I'm gone?
I talk about this stuff with my daughter all the time, and I go, first of all, I need to know that she's going to miss me when I die. I make her say that. And then I tell them all, listen, you have to know that my will is to burn me and put me the cheapest way possible. If you can get somebody to build at the radio station to build a box and then set that box on fire, I don't want you spending any money on anything and throw out whatever you want to throw out afterwards. Just make it easy.
That one part I can't do. The whole throw out whatever you want to throw out. Well, they can burn me in a cardboard box. I'm okay with that. Yeah. But even if I'm gone, it would irritate me in the grave. I'd spin. Knowing that they could be making liquid cash.
Yeah, that's well. You're gonna make some money off of your stuff. Sure, I would be the guy that would be buying stuff from your eBay site.
Yeah, fantastic, man. I'll tell a buyer already. I should put price tags under everything. So when easier. Me and when I was a kid, me and my friends used to work for. My mom worked for a company called CT Peters Appraisals, and so they would do home sales. So when people died, they would come in, appraise everything, put prices on it, and then everything gets sold, and that money, of course, goes to the estate or whatever. So it was weird. It was always a series of going into people's homes, people who had passed away, who had relatives like children who maybe didn't live there or just didn't want to deal with this, who were like, you deal with this. And you were going through somebody's collected life, everything they had, putting price tags on it and stuff. And then, you know, on the morning the sale would begin, the estate sale begins, you have all these people lined up like right outside the gate, just getting ready, man. As soon as they opened the gate, they ran into these people's houses and started picking for the best stuff. And, you know, they had to pay for it and all that.
Yeah.
But when the sale was over, whatever didn't go, then me and my friends were responsible for like taking to the dumpster and stuff like that. And of course, what doesn't sell is like old photo albums and stuff like that. And it was really heartbreaking. Like me and my friend Brian Johnson, we weren't the most sentimental kids in our late teens, early 20s, but even we were like, you know, before we tossed them out, we felt the need to like look through them all. And the lady had written on the back of every photo what went on. And like, I'll never forget, one of the captions was, "A good time was had by all." And Brian was like, "That good time is going right into the dumpster." Like, nobody was around to take all that and be like, wow, it was so cared for and so articulated and so detail oriented. How could something like that be lost in ages? But that's what happens.
And you think, who was she doing it for? Like, you know, at that time, she was thinking, oh, so-and-so is going to love this when they get this, whatever. But then they're not there anymore.
When I was a kid, I mean, I still have them over there. I have these 2 scrapbooks that I've made about my young life. And this is long before I made Clerks and stuff. But I went at it as if I had been somebody, not like somebody famous, but like as if my life mattered and stuff, which it did. So as I was putting these books together, it was like, you know, memorializing my youth up until age 20. And I remember when Clerks got picked up, there was a journalist named Carrie Rickey who wrote for the Philadelphia Inquirer. So Philly's close to Jersey. So she came down to do a profile. And she came to the condo I was living at that point. And so she saw all my shelves and she was like, "What are these?" I said, "Oh, those are my scrapbooks." And so she took the scrapbooks out and like poured through them. And she goes, "This is crazy." She's going, like, in all the time I've been doing this job, I've developed a theory where people who know they're going to do something save everything and journalize it and like cite it out. She's like, "This is crazy. Like, this is perfect for a journalist who wants to write about you to get all the information about how you got to where you were and why did you do this." And I was like, I don't know. I just felt like nobody was ever going to write about my life and be like Kevin Smith. So I was like, I might as well. You can't expect. It's the same philosophy I have with the merchandise. My kids always like ranking on me, going like, "How can you wear shirts with your face on it?" And I'm like, I cannot expect somebody to buy a shirt with my face on it if I'm not willing to wear it myself. So, you know, all this stuff, we pour ourselves into our worlds. Like this room, the amount of time I spend hanging and making sure everything looks presentational on all walls is a metaphor for, you know, kind of how we fill our days before the inevitable. Like, you know, I see, what is the expression? Rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. We're all the Titanic. We're all going to sink, kids. And at a certain point in your life, you find yourself going like, "Oh, well, look at this. This is perfect." And then I periodically go, "It's so perfect that one day you're not going to appreciate it anymore." But that's all of life. One day you don't get to appreciate it. So while I'm here, this room is going to look like a Bullwinkle museum. And that's the way I want it. It makes me happy.
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah.
Exactly.
By the way, speaking of while you're here, we had an incident yesterday that brought us a little bit closer. I had to go in for a heart catheterization and get 2 stents in yesterday.
What are you doing working?
Well, it was not yesterday.
It went through your wrist?
It went through the wrist.
Day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
Even that, man, that's a good reason to take like a week off.
No, I took a day, and mostly I took the day because I didn't get home till so late. I couldn't do anything for the next day's show. But it was not that big of a deal. I mean, the procedure wasn't. I don't mean the situation. I mean the actual procedure wasn't that big of a deal.
Lifestyle change in order.
Yes, that's a huge lifestyle change in order. How many? Wait, you say stents plural?
2. I got 2. Yeah, they were right next to each other. There was 2 artery was closed and clogged up in 2 different areas. Definitely dangerous and scary.
Very. Did they say if it was your LAD or no?
It was not.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's where I got my stent in the LAD. The artery goes across the heart and stuff.
Yeah.
That was one that blocked and closed down for me. That's awesome. So they did it preventative in advance. You weren't going through a thing where they're like, we got to jam something in them fast.
No,
like,
I did a stress test and it came back abnormal. And the doctor said the only way to really know is to go in there and look. And I have had the heart cath before, but they didn't put a stent in. And then they went in this one and they came out and they were like, yeah, we put 2. And then he got mad at me for being fat and lazy.
No, he's like, look, I'm sorry to have to explain this to you, but this is all happening because you have plastic eruption in your veins thanks to all, what is this, Funko Pops you surround yourself?
Yeah, so I was like, I talked to Gio from Texas. He goes, Kevin's going to be on the show. I said, great. Now I got something else to talk about.
Oh, good Lord, man. It's scary stuff when they go in and start poking around with your heart. This is the thing I'm amazed by. They went through your wrist. They went to my heart through the groin, through the femoral. So, when we were kids, when you heard an adult going through some heart episode, it was all about sawing open their chest, cracking the bones and stuff.
Rib spreaders,
Yes. And my doctor, the morning after my heart attack, after he saved my life, when he came in, he goes, I said, when do I get to go home? And he goes, as soon as you see the nutritionist. He's going, I want you to see the nutritionist because he's going, we've made this process so easy. He's going, time was, you used to have to crack open a person's chest and they would have to mend for 4 months from that alone.
Right.
Never mind whatever they were ailing from. And it would teach him that they were going through something and it changed their life. He's going, but look at you. You're going to be out of here in 36 hours.
Yeah.
And he's going, and if I'm lucky, I'll see you again. He's going, but what I have is a lot of people leave here and we made it so easy. They don't change their lives. They go back to exactly what they were doing. And then I never see them again.
Yeah, no. It's time to make the change.
That's what he said. He goes, I want you have to talk to the nutritionist. And so I waited till the nutritionist came in that morning and the nutritionist was hysterical. So one of my favorite things anyone's ever said to me, nutritionist goes, okay, I looked at your labs and I spoke to the doctor. You might want to consider eating a vegetable.
Was that your number one problem? Was just food choice?
All the stuff that was packed into me, like I did not have a plant-based diet. If there was anything remotely plant-based, it was by default, like peanut butter or beans or something like that.
Right.
Everything I ate was some animal food product processed and stuff like that. And so when they cleaned me out, that's what it was. And that's why I went vegan afterwards, at my kids' behest and whatnot. But
how hard is that to do?
Honestly, easier now than it ever was. If they had asked me 20 years ago, when it was all like bean sprouts and soy, chunks, I don't think I would have been able to do it.
Right.
But when they were like, when my kid was like, yeah, Dad, go vegan. This was 8 years ago when I had the heart attack. It was, I was like, all right, there's a Beyond Burger. Like, I guess I can deal with that. And then what I did was reverse engineer to figure out all the things I ate that was vegan by default.
Right.
And started just adding to it the things that like, oh, all right, maybe this is interesting. I did not start eating vegetables. Like, for people like, I hate vegetables. Me too. I'm a vegan who hates vegetables. It's vegetables. So I like my plant food process.
Right.
And, some people are like, well, that's not pure. And it's like, well, I'm not doing this for purity. I'm doing it to stay away from the stuff that gunked up my LAD, which so far, so good. And, I'm on meds. You're on meds, I imagine.
I'm on a lot of meds.
Yeah, whenever I get my blood pressure done, they're always like, your blood pressure is excellent. I was like, I have the blood pressure of a man on blood pressure medication.
Well, the reason we're talking to Kevin Smith is because you got a couple of great things happening. Kevin is coming here to the Tampa Bay area on Friday, June 26th at 7:30, and he'll stay here on Saturday, June 27th at 7:30. On Friday, this is great. They'll have the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Now, this is the talkies. Now, do you stop the movie and talk over it, or do you just talk over the movie as it plays?
I have no idea what Sunray wants to do. I remember last time they were like, we just want you to come down and show a movie and Q&A after.
Yeah.
But what we do at my theater, because I own my own movie theater up in Jersey, Smod Castle Cinemas, up in Atlantic Highlands, we do a thing called Start Stop, which is like we'll do something like Mallrats. We did that last year. Was Mallrats' 30th anniversary. So me and Jay had a Start Stop screening, which is you start the movie, you watch the first scene, and then because I own the movie theater, I can pause the movie.
Right.
And then I get up on stage and we tell every story we can remember about just that first scene.
That's pretty awesome.
And we press play and watch the next scene. And then when that scene's over, pause, continue, and do that for the whole movie. We take a fun 90-minute comedy romp and turn it into a grueling 5-hour So I don't know that the folks at Sunray Cinema are looking for that, but if that's what they want, I can more than happily do that. But we're just showing the movie and then doing a Q&A afterwards.
Kevin, you mentioned Mallrats. How does it make you feel that I cannot go into a mall without saying that effing kid is back on the escalator every
I'll do you one better. How often do you ever go to a mall anymore?
Yeah,
I mean, and that's the thing that I kind of am proudest now about the movie is that it is literally a historical snapshot of a time, a place, era which will never exist anymore.
Which 30 years from now.
They keep talking about in the news. They're like, "Hey, young people are, Gen Alpha is engaging with the mall and movies more." But it will never be what it was when we were kids. And I'm not saying because it was better when we were kids, but I'm saying there are more options now.
Yeah.
Like, when I was a kid going to the mall, we didn't even have cable. So it's just like,
it was what we did.
Now you got the internet, everyone could silo into their own holes and whatnot. But it's encouraging to hear that kids, like even my kid, throughout most of her young life, complained about not being born earlier in the 80s so that she could have enjoyed the 90s. Most of these kids today like really romanticize the 90s in a way that when we were kids, they romanticized the 50s. I never went for that. Like, I enjoyed Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley, but I was never like a golden oldies guy.
Right.
Kids today, I guess, have it so bad in the present. They're like, we want your past.
Hey, how do you deal with that? My daughter's 13. When your daughter gets hot. That's
when my daughter gets hot.
Yeah, like I like all of a sudden I'm seeing your daughter around and she's
I think engaged, right?
Yeah, but still,
yeah, my daughter's engaged. I never. It's weird. I never think about since I'm not the president. I never think of my.
I know, but you can tell the difference when she went from being that little.
When she got older, like now she's the adult in the room, even compared to me and the wife in most cases.
Yeah.
She grew. I raised her more like my friend than my kid.
Yeah.
I was always more interested in having like a familial relationship with her, one where she liked me. I just wanted my kid to like me and stuff.
Sure.
Like I grew up with so many people who didn't like their parents. I loved my parents, but also my parents were fairly strict. I wanted to be the fun parent, and I did get to accomplish that and stuff. But she grew up to be like a beautifully responsible adult, man. Right. I don't know where she gets it because her father is so damned irresponsible. And the only thing that I wish for her, like the thing that, I'm like, oh, I wish it had gone another way, was that she got into acting and the arts and stuff. And at the time, that made me so happy. But now, as Hollywood lies dying, I wish she had gone into, welding. Those gigs that everyone will always need. No, now they've got AI. They don't need artists.
Yeah.
Now they'll let a computer do it and stuff. But ain't no AI can fix a toilet.
That's true.
They got to snake them drains, man. Yeah. So, like in many ways, I wish I had encouraged her to do something more practical, but she's an artist. Now she's got her band, man, and she's way into her band, and music's pretty wonderful. So
that's great. I love watching, like that's the people tell me out of all the great things that have happened in my life, the best thing, and not to be too corny, but the best thing has been my kids and watching my kids learn stuff and do stuff. So when you see you have a kid that's all of a sudden in a band now, you're like, oh, this is great just to watch them do new things.
That's the weirdest thing is like, nobody in my family was ever musical.
Yeah.
Like, none of us do music, and maybe that's why she was drawn to it. But on that level alone, the fact that she could play an instrument is the thing that I'm always like, wow.
Yeah.
And songwriting, I remember asking Alanis like years ago when she did the song in Dogma. I was like, hey man, how do you, like, I've always been mystified by that. What comes first, the music or the lyrics? And, she was trying to explain it. They both happen at the same time, but it didn't work for me fundamentally. I couldn't get my head around it. Years later, 20 years or more later, I was able to have the same conversation with my kid and understand it a little more. And then I had this newfound appreciation for her. I always thought she was cool, but I'm like, she could do the thing Alanis could do. Now
Now
let's hope she does it as well as Alanis.
Yeah, no
did.
kidding. I want to also bring something else up to you that for some reason you've liked us for all these years, and I love it. It's you've been so nice to us that it makes me feel guilty to a certain point. Like I hate the fact that you had to get up at 6:00 in the morning today.
To be fair, I get up early every morning anyway.
All right,
so
well that's good.
Generally, what I do at this time is I'm smoking and doom scrolling through the news. So you're saving me from half of that. You are keeping me smoking, which is like really irritating. But I'll get to that.
I watched a video that came up in my memories the other day. It was of you on Bert Kreischer's podcast, and the both of you were talking about us, and it was the nicest anyone has ever talked about me. I mean, it almost moved me to a tear. I was at the beach with my wife, and I watched it. We were on vacation. And I looked at it and I go, this is the best thing that could have happened today. That was the nicest thing, so I can't thank you enough.
It's delightful when you run into people who know people you know. And that was an instance where, Bert is a very famous comedian and stuff. And he knew about something that I was like, oh, this is one of the best kept secrets. I know Mike Calta, but he was like, oh, I go on that show all the time. He's known you for years and stuff. So it's really nice. We got to both sit there and fan out.
Yeah. Trust me. I
don't know. And also it's like, it wasn't like we had to call each other and be like, Mike needs this. Let's say something.
He's really got a heart thing coming up. This will really help him out.
Through all sorts of infarctions or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like the drive-by nicety that you were just on a beach and you heard it and stuff. That is the byproduct of a good life that you lead. You get on the radio every day and you don't try to divide people. You try to give people a reason to come together, feel good, in the best of all possible world. So every once in a while, for the most part, you got to be funny as well. But every once in a while, you deserve a little bit of payback for like all the good that you do. People like when you build an audience, as you have over the course of your career, those cats look forward to you more than some of your loved ones.
It's why you only take one. It's why you only take one day off after you get a stint in your heart.
I guess you're absolutely right in that instance. Like, why would you want to take off? I mean, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. They count on you to like alleviate the tension of their day, and you count on them to be there to listen to you because all you've been doing for decades is free therapy. You just get to talk about anything you want to talk about. Lighten your soul, lighten it with levity, lighten it with just unburdening yourself. Yeah. And they get a bit of the same. You're their avatar. They play life through you for a few hours a day, and that's important, man. So you gotta get credit as well. You give a lot of credit, and you give people platforms and whatnot. And yes, it's a job, and it helps to have people on the show to keep it interesting, but you provide so much joy for people. It's important that every once in a while that joy smacks you back in the face.
Yeah, well, it's been a great relationship that I've had with them, and I hope it continues for a little longer. I want to remind everybody, this is Kevin Smith. He is going to be here Friday and Saturday, the 26th and 27th of this month. He's going to be at Sunray Cinema, which is up by USF. You can go to get tickets on sale now at sunraycinema.com. You could see Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the 25th anniversary screening, and then Dogma the next day. Dogma, we know from talking to you before how special that movie is to you, and anybody that's never experienced that with you, this is a perfect time for you to go out and do that. And
we just took it out last year, and we were touring with it. So we never didn't get to the Sunrise Cinema. So when they hit me up and they're like, "You want to come out for some screenings?" This came through my friends at Creeporama, the guys that do all those cool T-shirts. Like I lived in T-shirt world since '94. Ever since I had a thing to put on a T-shirt.
Right.
We started like right before we started the Secret Stash. I think like 96, 95. Mosier made his first T-shirt that we started selling online and stuff. So I've been making T-shirts forever. These cats make the absolute best. They do these killer designs, and they do drops, right? Like most people who sell T-shirts online now, they don't necessarily go get a license from the company and stuff. They do limited amounts and they do drops, and when they're gone, they're gone. But with that, you get like some of the most exquisite looking merchandise. So these cats technically didn't have like license to make shirts for us, but I love their shirts so much. I was like, hey man, can we be in business together?
That's
and we get
awesome.
a license, and they make all the shit. Not only that, they make blankets, Mike. There's a gigantic a gigantic blanket of like me and Jay and Carrie Fisher in the scene from like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And they just showed me a design for a blanket from Clerks 2 of Jay doing the tuck. So one day, thanks to these Creeporama people.
You're getting that for Christmas, too.
For sure, man.
That's
Sleep
awesome.
under that.
I hope that you're always welcome to come in here when you're in town. If not, maybe we can get out there over the weekend and try and see you over at Sunray.
For sure. So is it a Friday and a Saturday?
You're a Friday and a Saturday, yeah.
So I'll be there early Friday morning, man. So I'll probably, if you're up and you're working, I'll definitely roll up and roll in. Man. Last time we hung out with Keckner last
We
time.
did. We hung out with Keckner. We put in some miles over the years. Kevin Smith, it's great to catch up with you, and I look forward to seeing you here again. Tickets available at sunraycinema.com, and we'll hopefully see you in a couple of weeks.
See you in about 3 weeks, kids. Such a pleasure. Man.
Thank you,
Mike,
brother. Enjoy your day. See you,
You
pal.
as well. Bye, Gio.
See ya. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fun, huh?
the interview went. It was a good interview.
Oof. All right.
Wow.
He's great.
He just, I can listen to Kevin talk forever.